Alright, testing 1, 2, 3. Is this thing on? Okay, this thing is on. Good morning, everyone. This is Dale Keter, and I'm back to play more Vampire Bloodlines. It's 8:01 a.m. I started late, but, I woke up, or rather, I went to bed late yesterday. Let me see. Last time, we did most of the side quests, and then talked down Therese and Jeanette from killing each other. Merging them into the singular Malkavian Baron of Santa Monica, Tourette. Now we're going to be talking to Bertram Tongue and concluding Chapter 1. Let's get into the game. Click. So in just 3 sessions, this is going to be the 4th session, we're going to be completing the entire Santa Monica questline for now. There will be more quests in Santa Monica later in the game, but I think I've exhausted everything I can do here. Yeah, Mud Hunt will be concluded in downtown. Explosive Beginning, that is the quest. This one, yeah, this is related to Mud Hunt. And finally this one, yeah, it's also in downtown. Alright, let's do this. So Bertram's been hiding in this, decrepit gasoline station.
Look who finally made it. Thought you'd never find me, huh?
You knew I was looking for you?
I've gotten good at knowing when I'm wanted.
Are you Bertram Tongue?
The one and only. But don't bother with the introductions, fledgling. I know who you are.
You do?
News travels down the campus grapevine like wildfire. And that courtroom spat between LaCroix and Nines Rodriguez is a juicy little morsel. And you in the middle. How interesting.
That's great, so you know I survived.
Oh, you did you? Well, I wasn't worried. So why did you need to find me? What did you need?
I need to get to that warehouse from Mercurio. You know Mercurio?
Oh, never mind. The warehouse, though. I've been watching the place. The Sabbat has a bunch of low-life humans working day and night to move stuff through there. There's some major staging going on.
The Sabbat?
The Sabbat. Jeez, you are green. It's like this. We're all monsters, like it or not. I'm not gonna say the Sabbat are the evil vampires, because none of us are the good guys here. But the Sabbat, they glorify their monstrous nature. They refuse to hide it, and go out of their way to show it. They're also brainless and reckless. They have a life expectancy of a vampire fruit fly.
But should I only expect to encounter humans there?
As far as I can tell. The humans seem to know the score from the way they've been talking. I think most of them have aspirations of joining the next graduating class of shovelheads. Ugh, losers.
They know they're working for vampires?
Yeah. The Sabbat like everyone to know just who they're dealing with. So if you get in there and have to bust a few heads, don't feel bad. Think of it as upholding the masquerade.
Can you get me in there without being detected?
Yes, I can. Just tell me when you're ready, and we'll leave. Once you're there, however, you're on your own. You'll have to get into the place and plant the explosives in the middle office to take the whole structure down.
Pick me up at my haven after I sleep the day through, then we'll go. Alright, I just forgot to set up my chat monitor. Let me do that now while it's loading. And I need to set up a mute button, a push to mute thing. That'll deafen people when I do that. Let me see. Oh, it's loaded already. Wow. The power of SSDs. Alrighty. So, before anything else, I have 20 XP to distribute. So I'm gonna use it on stealth, security, dexterity, and I think that's all I can spend for now. So now I have lockpicking 5, sneaking 5, which I think is enough for this whole level. I can blood buff as needed. I can probably make through this level without killing anyone. and just, you know, or even using a single discipline. Let's see if I can do that. There's no reward for not killing anyone, but you know, it's just a cool thing to do. You also get I think extra XP if you finish the game, if you finish this level without getting detected. So this guy doesn't count. He's a beggar, and he's not one of the enemy NPCs. Alright, we're in. Don't mind me, dude.
Yo, what the fuck is going on here tonight? Marcus is all in everyone's face and shit.
Didn't you hear? A new shipment came in.
We're just gonna eavesdrop in their conversation.
Yeah, I heard. But what the fuck? We get that kind of shit in here all the time. What's so different about tonight?
I don't know. Marcus is tense as a motherfucker. Maybe he heard something.
Like what?
Like, I don't know, but keep your fucking eyes open. And someone better tell those clowns in the freight house to quit playing cards before Marcus comes out and starts peeling fucking caps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
So now, there's a way to sneak into the building. Here. Oops. Hurry, hurry, hurry. There's a way here. Past this area. There's a ladder there that lets me access the attic. I don't remember this music when I first played through the game. I think this must be one of those unused music tracks. So I think they just used the generic combat zone music for this place. Alright. We're in. And do I want... Oh, he's gone. Let me see if I can make it without, you know, blowing my cover.
Hey, stop, man!
Oh, I got noticed. That sucks. Do I want to reload? I wonder if that, the music changed completely. Oh, okay, they haven't noticed me. I wonder if I...
Anything missing from that last shipment? I forgot to look, but I'll do it tonight. What can I pay you guys for? This is the big score, so do your goddamn job right or I'll...
I should have used command on him to daze him.
So I'll check the shipment tonight.
Alright.
Order a pizza? Where are they gonna deliver it, numbnuts? 13
Blood buff. Boop.
I can pick it up.
Alright, there we go. We're in. Lockpick.
While we're sitting on this shit.
The stash, they promised to make us just like that. You know what that means? That
How about I put a bullet in your gut? Goddamn muggle-looking bastard!
Why not?
We ain't eating all night, so, boss. He didn't mean anything by it.
You could hit his whole
What'd I just say?
shit. I tear the
Hey,
asses up
sorry,
on
boss. Forget I said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get the bonus XP, but you know, I have a no reloading policy, so that's fine.
No one's leaving.
Hey, stop, man!
Ah, shit. I'm gonna die here. Oops. Okay. Whoops. I know why those guys are there. They shouldn't be there. Maybe it's because I accidentally bumped that guy. Whoops. Alright, so go for dexterity, stealth, security. Or is it better to have dexterity 4? That gives me sneaking 5 and lockpicking 4. It's the same though. But is it more efficient to do that? Thinking. Yeah, I guess I might as well, you know, pump dexterity before. So I'll have to blood buff to lockpick things. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Alright, so. So this time I'm not gonna fool around. I'm actually gonna use command to stun people. There we go. Sneaky Beaky. Grab this.
Yo, what the fuck is going on here tonight? Marcus is all in everyone's face and shit.
Didn't you hear? A new shipment came in. Some pretty
Just gonna
serious
sneak
cargo.
in.
Yeah, I heard. But what the fuck? We get that kind of shit in here all the time. What's so different about tonight?
I don't know. Marcus is
Wonder if there's an
mother.
object I can pick up to throw to distract him.
Like, I don't know, but keep your fucking eyes open. Someone better tell those clowns in the freight house to quit playing cards before Marcus comes out and starts peeling fucking caps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hate that.
Alright, so we're here. I wonder if there's I could just make him leave. Jump, jump, jump. Let's see. Oh, nice. It makes him flee. Good. So now I can get up here without getting detected. There we go. Open this. Sneak in here. The way I found this this path was actually let me see. I actually found it by accident. I was just experimenting with various ways to finish this mission. I didn't see it from I didn't get it from a walkthrough. I actually discovered it on my own while just fooling around, and I realized that you could get bonus XP from not getting detected.
Order a pizza? Where are they gonna deliver it, numbnuts?
Alright, so let's do the blood buff just to improve our stealth, just in case.
Hot hands way.
I can pick it up.
No one's going anywhere while we're sitting on this shit.
And once they come pick up the stash, they promise they make us just like them.
How about I
That
put a
means
bullet in your gun?
die,
That
he's
fill you up?
strong.
Looking bastard.
Even fly?
No, boss. Why not? Don't they fly in the movies?
We ain't eating all
Yeah,
night, y'all,
yeah.
boss. He didn't mean anything by it.
That punk who drubbed your brother?
What'd I just say?
Bullets would inject shit.
Hey, sorry, boss. Forget I said it.
The bomb has been planted. There we go, planted astronaut without being detected. Now I can actually just run away.
Working with
You
the crew
said
that
no
runs
one's
full
leaving.
swing.
Well, we got the stuff
You can do
here.
anything you want. Kill anyone who gets in your way. Fly all over the
Swear
place.
to God, one of you mouths off again.
I just have to slowly make my way out of here. Is there anyone here?
So keep your mouth shut.
Yes, there's people
Rise
there.
up, and your hands away from your pockets.
It's still nasty.
No, baby.
What about sex?
No late
Don't tell
night.
me I gotta give up hitting it. Because my
That's
cousin's
nice.
got her friend staying at my house and she...
Shut up and deal with
Man,
it.
how
I
you
don't
expect me
care.
to know? It's not like it falls off.
Okay, blood buff.
My bike, I'll break my
I can just run out of here.
That's messed
As long as they don't see me. Yep, they don't see me.
Kid's in the room. I don't even know she's mine. Don't
Fortitude.
voice to me, woman. Listen, bitch. That's just the way it is.
And let's run! Let's make a break for it. Boom! We did it, Reddit. We did it. We committed vampire terrorism.
The warehouse. Your handiwork, I presume?
What the? Are you a werewolf? Role playing.
Not experienced much in the creatures of the night, are you? For future reference, you might keep in mind that werewolves aren't in the habit of introducing themselves.
Who are you, and why have you been following me?
I see my reputation, for once, does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you per se. We've just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time, for different reasons. So sorry if I unnerved you. Tell me, have you by chance seen or felt anything strange since your embrace?
I saw a ghost at a local hotel.
A ghost? Quite ordinary. I generally pay wraiths no mind. All but a few are willing to give up their secrets.
I met some kindred on the beach that didn't seem like kindred.
Thin bloods. They're a fascination of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred, hence the name, Thin Blood. But they are sired same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration of them live in this city. They're one of the reasons I'm in Los Angeles.
The Santa Monica Baron has a split personality.
She's undoubtedly Malkavian. Or should I say, they are undoubtedly Malkavian.
Other than that, I really haven't seen anything extraordinary.
Most of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air, like a sense of dread or pressure. But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned to it. Pleasure meeting your acquaintance, but there are rumblings for me to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again. Or never again. Good night, young one, and be careful. You're very likely being hunted by the Sabbat.
Night, Beckett. Alright. And cutscene. Oh no, not cutscene. We just transitioned back to Santa Monica. Okay.
Nice work, fledgling. I felt that explosion a mile away. It's all over the news, too. Man, there's gonna be some pissed off Sabbat just howling for blood tonight.
Thanks. Do you know someone named Beckett?
Beckett? Well, I know of him. Why?
I spoke with him.
No kidding. Huh. Must be something major happening if he's in town. Beckett is a historian of sorts. He's unearthed more vampire lore than anyone. Well, that's all Beckett does. Seek the truth behind our condition.
Bertram, I have some serious questions for you.
What do you need?
I met your ghoul, Nox.
I know you did. Sharp kid. Can track like a bloodhound. I watched him work for a while before I approached him. I had no idea how eager he would be to help.
You knew I did?
I knew you would. I had him watching you-know-who for me. It was inevitable you'd pass through our joint. I told him to keep an eye out for you, gave him lines to feed you, the whole bit.
Whatever, I saw right through Nox. Got him to tell me all about your plan.
Oh, shit.
I know all about the plan you and Nox had worked out for me.
Damn Ventru blood. Gotta be on top of everything, don't you?
Don't worry, I did it anyway.
Thanks. You helped me get rid of a spy without revealing myself, or getting my hands dirty.
What's that, what's that updated? Oh, it's just the, you have unraveled Bertram's plan to manipulate you after you destroyed the Asian vampire. Do I get XP for that? Did I? No, I didn't. I wanted to ask about someone else.
Sure.
What do you think of Prince LaCroix?
What am I gonna say? He's the boss now.
Yeah? What about that guy who decapitated my sire?
He's LaCroix's iron fist. No one knows the sheriff, really, except LaCroix. No one even knows the guy's name. There's lots of rumors about him, though. I heard LaCroix picked him up in Africa over 100 years ago. Obviously, they work well together.
I wanted to ask about someone else.
Sure.
What about Nines Rodriguez?
From what I hear, he's a likable sort, and that's a problem. Nines Rodriguez is the kind of guy you want on your side, and more kindred go anarch every day because of him.
Alright, I can ask him about things, but you know what? It's not really a big deal. See it. So now I have 6 XP to allocate. I'm gonna probably save some to add to dominate, so I can finish some quests in downtown much easier. Hey, here's Kane. Just drive downtown. Cutscene time. Whack.
Let's drain it. Let's take it and leave it out for the sunrise.
We're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Think you could blow up our warehouse and get away with it? Ah, lick.
Lick is slang for vampire.
Tongue and its teeth.
Kind of like kindred.
I want its teeth. Camarilla fuck. Boys, I think we could all use a little entertainment. Those of you sitting in the first few rows
Breaking the fourth
will
wall.
get wet. Son of a bitch!
Leave.
There's 3 of
Hey,
us, Rodriguez.
he's using the Desert Eagle.
Yeah.
I remember that from my Counter-Strike days.
3 of us. What are you gonna do? Shoot us?
No, he'll just punch you to death.
This ain't over. We'll find you. You too, Rodriguez. You're both dead. Nobody messes with a Sabbat and lives.
Keep moving. Trouble sure seems to like you.
Dramatic pause.
Good effort. Execution needs a little work.
I like to think he used celerity there
You
to
look like
basically
shit.
freeze time.
Name's Nines.
Thanks for your help. Thanks for the help.
Should have been more careful, newbie. This ain't the burbs.
I remember you from the court.
Kid, I got things to deal with. Why don't you pay me a visit at the last round tonight? I don't know what you've heard so far, but it's time you heard the real story.
I'll do that.
This is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
I'll try. So now, we are in downtown Los Angeles. The warehouse mostly lies at the bottom of the Pacific, with a few pieces neatly lodged in a lawn in Pasadena. Report to Prince LaCroix at the Venture Tower downtown. And here's our buddy Chunk.
Hey there, Chief. Small world, huh? Yep, after that gallery, I didn't think I'd be able to get a job guarding a room full of jack squat from the Boogity Man. But then I get a call offering me this sweet night shift slot, and I'm back in the security game. Well, enough about my lucky break. You, here to see one of the bigwigs, Chief?
Yeah, I'm here to see LaCroix.
Would that be Sebastian LaCroix of the LaCroix Foundation, or Dwayne LaCroix of Insurrection Baby Formula Company?
Insurrection, baby. Sebastian LaCroix.
Okay then. Mr. LaCroix, he told me to expect someone fitting your description sometime tonight. You go right on up.
Thanks.
Yeah, you have a good power meeting, or whatever it is you types do up there. You need any security? Well, you just ring the front desk and ask for Officer Chunk. That's me, in case you were wondering.
Did you say Chunk?
Yeah, I get that all the time. The name goes back to my football days. Oh, Actually,
Fantasy
my
football
fantasy
days.
At the station. Stationarium. That was this office supply outlet mall I used to watch. Hey, you kids! No skating in the parking lot! That was me.
Right, be seeing you, Chunk. Alright, now, only one of these elevators actually works. None of these actually, none of these actually work. There we go. Let's go to the penthouse. And there he is. Look, paintings. Hey, that looks familiar. It's Cain killing Abel. I think that's also Cain killing Abel. I don't remember these paintings. Anyway, moving on.
There you are. I was informed of your presence in the building. Since you're here, I'll take the liberty of assuming you've destroyed the warehouse. This is correct, yes?
Yes, that is.
Most excellent. I had no doubt you'd prove my decision a prudent one. I trust you encountered no impediments to your progress on account of my personnel.
None. None at all.
That is the answer I like to hear. You've done well, circumstances being what they were. I will admit, not many in your position would have overcome such a trial. But don't misunderstand me. It was no fool's errand. You may yet prove to be a genuine asset. It's a bit disturbing, the lack of talent within this organization as of late. Tell me, what would you say to doing a bit of reconnaissance for me?
I'd say yes, sir.
Excellent. Were you by chance in the military at all? I was an officer myself, actually, in Napoleon's ranks. There have been whispers, rumors spreading around the kindred community concerning the Elizabeth Dane, the cargo ship that was towed into port recently. Have you heard of it?
Yes, go on.
The police are investigating the Dane as we speak. Even the Nosferatu have little information on what's been found. However, the reason the ship has caused such speculation is because it was transporting an object called the Ankaran sarcophagus. Now, I'm not one to predicate a decision based on conjecture, so what I need is fact. And more importantly, I need evidence that the occurrences on the Dane were not supernatural in nature, and in no way relate to this Ankaran sarcophagus.
What do you need me to do?
You have 3 objectives. 1. I want you to examine the sarcophagus for anything unusual. You may sense something peculiar about the sarcophagus. In fact, many kindred in the city have reported an uneasiness in the air since the Dane's arrival. Do not, under any circumstances, open the Ankaran sarcophagus. Secondly, the police have begun their investigation. Find out what they have concluded thus far. Thirdly, take the cargo manifest for the ship. I want to find out what else it was carrying. The last thing we want is police aware of our existence, so be careful what you do in front of them. And unlike the warehouse, you cannot wholesale slaughter a ship full of lawmen without consequences. Is this understood?
Yes.
Good. Oh, and it has come to my attention that you had an encounter with Nines Rodriguez earlier. The man so does love to throw that cretinous charm of his brashly about. What exactly did Mr. Rodriguez say?
He asked me to visit him at the last round.
Consider it a lesson. You see, we Ventru sometimes must take it upon ourselves to patronize the rabble and hear them out with a look of genuine concern, no matter how ridiculous their notions may be.
I'll go see him right away.
Give the Anarch community my regards.
Okay. Quest log. So we're going to be going to the Elizabeth Dane. But he wants me to talk to Nines Rodriguez first. So with Nines, he can upgrade our... he can give us 1 point of Brawl to bring us to 3 or 4. If my Brawl is already at 4, he can't upgrade it. He'll tell me that, I already know how to fight. So that's basically a free point. Plus there's a quest, side quest here that lets me get the Brawl book that upgrades to 3 or 4. So it can, we can basically max out our Brawl skill to 4 for free. There's really no point in maxing out Brawl to 5 because, number one, I'm a Ventru. I don't really use unarmed combat that much. And second, the guns in the game are so much better, and there aren't any opponents that require me to have max brawl to feed on anyway. So it's not a big deal. Besides, if I need to eat someone in combat, I can just, brainwipe them or command them so they stop attacking me, and I can just, instantly grapple them. If they're not in combat, they can grapple instantly. So to do that, I guess, anyway, let's move on with the main quest. So the last round is right here, like on the end of this winding path. But oh, look, there's a purple thing on an apartment. Dark blood, our curse, alight this verse. Such power I sense in one so young. Come find me where burns the mystical sun. So let's go meet the Tremere. So this area has a really spoopy teleportation effect that makes you teleport to where he is if you take the wrong turn. Take a left, right, left is how you exit, and then right is how you reach the this library area, where you can get a book about thaumaturgical creatures. Thaumaturgical creatures, E. Bankins, Regent, Chicago. It talks about gargoyles, homunculi. During the medieval conflict with the Tzimisce, Clan Tremere delved further into secret blood magics and created a race of protectors known as gargoyles. Since their inception, gargoyles have been used as scouts, warriors, and sentries. Gargoyles are monsters, vampires by virtue of the blood and flesh through which they are created. They are no more than the detritus of other clans, given a second chance to serve their Tremere creators. Unfortunately, many have wrongly come to view their service as slavery, and have fled their masters in search of some delusional utopia. Most escaped gargoyles live in isolation, preferring solitude to even the company of their own kind. Homunculi. For the most menial and mindless tasks, many Tremere create what is called a homunculus. These are mindless creatures which take many forms, winged, many-legged, or otherwise. Homunculi are unfailingly loyal, but their appearance makes them a serious threat to breaking the masquerade. You can't actually make any of these in-game. It's just a lore reference. I like how you don't actually meet any mummies in this game.
Greetings, neonate. Might I assume you received my invitation? I have been looking forward to meeting you for quite some time.
Yeah, I got it. I'm assuming you are...
Strauss. Maximilian Strauss. I am the regent of this chantry. Welcome.
Thanks. What exactly is a chantry?
A chantry is a local gathering place for those of the Tremere clan. I live here, as do apprentices from time to time.
Cool. And you're a regent? What is that?
A regent is the leader of a chantry, as well as a teacher to young Tremere apprentices who are studying the mysteries.
He's Dumbledore. He's Vampire Dumbledore. Can you tell me about the mysteries?
I'm sorry, neonate. The secrets of the Tremere clan are hidden from all but those who share our blood. You would do best not to look into them any further.
Okay, what can you tell me, Max? What's going on here in downtown?
Let me give you some advice, young one. Your survival in kindred society will often depend on your ability to find out yourself what is going on around you. Remember that well.
Information is ammunition. I appreciate the advice.
As for what is going on here in downtown, the word on everyone's lips, kindred or kind, seems to be epidemic.
Epidemic. Yep, it's very unintentionally topical for 2020. Yeah, why? What's going on?
It seems that disease has been spreading at an alarming rate throughout the downtown population. Considering our particular appetites, the local kindred are more than concerned about these developments.
Interesting.
Yes, indeed. My opinion is that the local anarchs are responsible for these outbreaks. Their precipitous indulgence of certain passions often leads to such things. Ergo, their need for the watchful eye of the Camarilla.
Maybe I could look into the epidemic for you.
an interesting proposition. If you succeed in finding the cause of this epidemic and putting an end to it, I will compensate you appropriately for your efforts.
What's in it for me?
I will ponder the nature of your payment while you are gone. Believe me, I will treat you fairly, neonate, and your service to the Camarilla won't be forgotten.
All right, I'll take care of it.
Very well. Again, I recommend speaking with the Anarchs. You can find most of them at the local watering hole, reveling in the vices of their former lives. I believe the place is called The Last Round.
Before I go, tell me a little about the Camarilla.
The Camarilla? It is merely a kindred sect that exists to protect its members from the outside world. There are specific codes of behavior that we abide by in order to ensure the continuance of our species. It is nothing more and nothing less.
I see. Can I ask you a few questions about the Camarilla?
Surely. What else would you like to know?
Are all vampires a part of the Vampire Illuminati, I mean the Camarilla?
No. There are many independent clans who are not aligned with the Camarilla, and the Sabbat is another sect of various vampire clans whose beliefs are very different than our own. Unsavory sorts, to say the least. I understand you have already run afoul of them.
Yeah, good thing Nines Rodriguez was there to help me out.
Ah, yes, the infamous Mr. Rodriguez. I understand you owe him your life twice now. Had he not intervened, the prince would have surely had that hound of his separate your head from your shoulders.
You're probably right.
In any case, it's a shame that Rodriguez cannot see the wisdom of the Camarilla. He would make a powerful ally. As it is, he is a significant thorn in LaCroix's side, which serves my purposes just the same.
Your purposes? Aren't your purposes and the prince's the same?
LaCroix is a prince, neonate, and a Ventru on top of that. Even if he weren't as young and indiscriminate as he's already proven himself to be, But I say too much. Let us just say that he and I have differing ideas on the use of power.
It's all right, you can trust me. What is your true opinion of him?
Well, without saying too much, I think that Sebastian LaCroix lacks the usual discretion necessary to be a prince. I see in him a lust for power that overshadows his responsibility to the Camarilla.
Really? Perhaps you think you can do a better job?
No, young one. I aspire not to such lowly heights. My only interests are those of my clan and the Camarilla.
In that order? Yeah, I've impressed him.
You will do well in this new life, young one. That I can see already.
I need to go. See you, Max. Alright, let's get out of here. So now we have a quest, which also takes us to the last round. And this second floor is the Tremere Haven, which you get after taking out the gargoyle in Hollywood, which isn't really something I can do since I'm not a Tremere. I mean, I can take out the gargoyle, or more likely, I'm going to talk no Jutsu into leaving the Hollywood Anarchs alone. So, is there a newspaper here? Here it is. Beachside boom. Mysterious explosion destroys Santa Monica warehouse. Oh my, I hope they find the person who did that. That's horrible, Kappa. So, the last round should be somewhere around here. Yep, here it is. The last round. And it's an Elysium. It's a vampire neutral ground.
Well, if it ain't the talk of the town, poster child for Camarilla benevolence. What errand does the prince have you running today, boy?
Funny, is Nines Rodriguez around here?
Nines is expected. Have some manners and don't wear out your welcome. I'm skeptic. Act up again, and I'll be the one showing your ashes to the door.
Yeah, right. You got a few minutes to talk?
What's up?
None of this vampire shit makes any sense to me.
You gotta understand, Kendrick.
I'm
You're
role-playing.
carrying a 6,000-year curse in your blood. No matter how powerful it makes you feel.
Curse?
That blood is a tangle of chains that's gonna leave you bound in servitude the rest of your existence.
Why do you say that?
Your elders command the blood. They control the blood, and the blood listens. You'll never even hear their call, but the blood will, and it'll make you obey.
How can you break free?
That shit stretches all the way back to Cain, man. Nothing you can do. Some ancient sleeping in a tomb half a world away has a bad dream, and you gon' feel that shit. Like it or not.
Who's Cain? He's the cab driver.
Father of all vampires. Killed his brother Abel and was cursed by God to walk eternity feeding on the blood of his children. Some heavy shit.
You mean Cain from the Bible? Really? Is that true? Yeah, it's true.
Keep your voice down. Is Cain real? I don't know. Not sure I want to know.
I hear you, but where are you going with this?
The point is, with this curse pulling your strings, you really want to sign away your right to fight by joining the Camarilla?
But you agree with the masquerade.
I don't need to bare my things to feel good about myself. The masquerade is a fruity Camarilla label. Other than that, I ain't got no problem with it. Live and let live. We got enough to worry about.
Amen.
You know, speaking of the masquerade, I just thought of something you might be able to help us out with.
Tell me about it.
There's this girl who's been making a lot of noise lately. She's a real pain in the ass. She's a ghoul of this one Toreador creep who disappeared.
What's her name?
Her name is Pat. She hangs out in the clubs downtown. She used to show up around here and act like she was everybody's best friend. It was all fun and games until her vampire sugar daddy stopped calling. Now she can't get her blood fixed and shit ain't so fun no more.
What do you want me to do about it?
She's crossed the line. Only time that mouth ain't blabbing is when it's sucking vampire blood. She's gotta disappear. Do this, and we'll keep our little secret here.
Anything for my anarch brethren.
Alright, have fun. I'd love to do this one myself, but I know it's silent. Just let me know when it's done.
Now there's an error. There's a lore error here. Sire is the vampire who turns another person into a vampire. The term for a ghoul's master is regnant or domitor, and the ghoul, like the sire, is the one who embraces the child. The regnant is the one who blood bonds the ghoul or the thrall. So it's sire is to child, as regnant is to thrall. World of Darkness lore. Alright, but I've got a few more questions before I go.
Yeah?
What's your problem with the Camarilla?
The Camarilla just ain't necessary. Their rules is just common sense shit. The masquerade and all that. Sure, it makes sense. Like the 10 Commandments. You know the 10 Commandments, don't you?
Sure.
Yeah, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill. Sounds good, but you and me both know that shit don't always fly. What if some society like the Camarilla comes along and just up and kills you if you break one damn commandment?
I see your point.
Right. See, we weren't meant to live like that. I followed someone else's rules for 3 years in Vietnam, but it wasn't until after being embraced that I understood real oppression.
So the Anarchs are the way, huh?
The Anarchs? We are the only ticket to free living in the afterlife, my friend.
What about Nines? Isn't he just the prince of the Anarchs?
No one bows to Nines Rodriguez. He leads by example, down here with us. Better than some chicken shit limp-wrist paper pusher hiding up in his tower. Camarilla, she couldn't see the difference.
Easy, big guy. I'm gonna go now. And there's Jack.
Well, well. Looky who made it back in one piece. How's Santa Monica, kiddo?
It was okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a stroll on the beach. So did you score a lot of skee-ball tickets down on the pier there?
Yes, no prize though. I didn't save up enough tickets. I'm gonna pretend I actually did that in my off time.
Probably too busy getting pushed around by every vampire.
Yep, pushed over by everyone.
Over you. Am I right?
It wasn't so bad.
Well, if you're cool with that treatment, you'll make a great Camarilla. They love pussy.
I have a cat avatar, motherfucker. I'm a literal pussy. Well, not in real life, just on the interwebs. I was just saying I did what I had to do. I didn't like it.
That's usually the way the story goes. Same old politics from when you were alive.
Alright.
Don't it make you just want to rip somebody's spine out? What? You saying that's just me?
I'm too nice to rip someone's spine out. I ran into Nines.
Yeah, not a moment too soon, huh? He said you guys let those Sabat go too. Nines must be getting soft. How could you pass up that kind of fun?
How come he keeps helping me?
Well, he was left sireless too. I don't know, maybe that's it. Well, he's got a thing for the little guy.
How do you think the Sabat found me?
Someone must have put a word out. Now, here's an interesting little scenario. I'm just gonna run this by you, see what you think. What if the prince got the word out to the Sabat that you were the one to blow up their warehouse?
You really think that's possible?
Hey, it's just a theory, man, but who else is gonna be watching you so closely, knowing where you're going and all that?
Why would LaCroix help the Sabat? I've been told by some French people it's actually pronounced LaCroix, but you know, I guess they're pronouncing it LaCroix here.
I'm not saying he's working with the Sabat. I know he ain't, but he sure as hell could have put the word out there on the street where the Sabat would pick up on it. Just chew on that.
I could see that.
That's how the Camarilla works, kiddo, trust me. I've been dealing with these slimy shits for a few centuries now.
That's what I call dirty politics.
Politics. The stuff that makes the rich get richer, keeps the powerful in power. Look at why you're out in Santa Monica in the first place. 'Cause Prince LaCroix said so.
You don't follow his rules?
Ah, kid, I never answered to no man in life. Now I sure as shit ain't taking orders from a vampire with a suit and a funny name. And when I die again, the devil's gonna have to cut me a deal if he wants my ass. Besides, I never trust anybody with an X in their name.
Why did the prince send me to Santa Monica?
Because he never thought you'd make it back. If Nines didn't stand up for you in the courtroom, you would have been toast right there, man. Everybody knows that.
So basically, in this game, Prince LaCroix keeps sending the player character on ever increasingly dangerous missions, and he basically keeps freaking out at how this Knight's old neonate keeps overcoming these challenges and just keeps destroying everything in his path. Like, what the fuck is this thing? Like, a newly sired vampire shouldn't be this powerful. Basically, it's Kane pulling some bullshit behind the scenes to empower us. How did Nines make a difference?
Public relations, man. Calculated risk. Vents were born in a boardroom. When Nines called him out, LaCroix realized it was time to show a carefully measured dose of Camarilla compassion.
Is LaCroix afraid of Nines? I thought he was the boss.
LaCroix is the boss of the Camarilla in L.A. That's it. LaCroix is the boss. That's rich.
You're not part of the Camarilla?
The free living dead, kiddo. A lot of people like to use the label anarchs. Whatever the hell that means. Anarchs. That's got a nice kick to it, though, huh? Yeah.
Tell me about the Anarchs.
That's us, so I'm told. What do you want to know?
How long has the Anarch movement existed?
Yeah, I could tell you about the history of the movement, about our struggle. What's any of that shit mean, anyway? Do we want to sit through history class here?
It's good to know your history.
I'm no scholar, kid, but I've been around. Seen more and done more than most vampires ever will. I don't know that our situation's ever gonna be easy, but some things you gotta decide are worth fighting for.
How can you win, though?
Fight harder than the other son of a bitch. Every time I yank a jawbone from a skull and ram it in an eye socket, I know I'm building a better future.
Does Nine share your vision?
You bet, kid.
How come you're not running the show, Jack? Actually, he is. He is actually running the show behind the scenes.
Me? I never had much patience for negotiations. Everyone can live or burn. It's up to them.
What about the rest of Nine's crew?
Yeah, I'm not sure the story on most of them. Nine's crew.
What clan are you?
Bruja. Most everyone here has Bruja blood.
I've got a few more questions.
Moving right along.
Tell me about the Sabbat.
Again? Does everything have to be about these dickheads?
I hope not.
The Sabbat are worthless, man. Fake tits on a zombie worthless. Fun to watch, though. Like the Three Stooges with chainsaws.
Three Stooges with chainsaws. They're anti-Camarilla.
Yeah, they oppose the Camarilla, but they suck when it comes to execution.
What's wrong with them?
The Sabbat are in the same business as the Camarilla. Sabbat have a little longer chain, but they're slaves all the same.
So here's some World of Darkness lore for y'all. The Sabbat was founded in the aftermath of the Anarch Revolt during the was it Renaissance or Middle Ages, when the La Sombra and Zimitzi antediluvians were taken out, and the newly freed childer of the elders they had deposed became the Sabbat, and they became even bigger assholes than their old masters. And the people who actually believed in freedom and didn't just want to be the new masters, they became the modern day anarchs. So from that split, from the Anarch Revolt came the Sabbat and the Anarchs. They actually trace their origins from the same movement. Kind of like the difference between, I guess, communists, socialists, and anarchists in real life and social democrats. I would say that the Sabbat would be probably closer to Stalinist or Maoist communism, whereas the Anarchs would be, I guess, a mix of democratic socialists and social democrats. The social democrats would be the ones closer to the Camarilla. Not that the Camarilla is a liberal or progressive organization. They're pretty much lawful evil. They're just, I guess, marginally better than the Sabbat. I've got a few more questions.
Moving right along.
Tell me about the Camarilla.
Oh, my favorite topic.
What do you think of Camarilla ideals?
Don't think the Camarilla has a monopoly on those ideals, okay, kid? No one is arguing over that shit, and if they tell you that's what this fight is all about, then they're really giving you the full fist. You hear me?
It wouldn't surprise me if they were.
The Camarilla protects the people running the Camarilla. That's it, the end. The rest of them are bloody gristle for the machine.
Who runs the whole thing?
Doddering old dust farts. They might be powerful as all hell, but who knows? They're too afraid to stick their heads out of their hidey holes. And why should they? This whole huge system is built so they don't have to.
Is LaCroix one of the inner circle?
Not one of the bigs, but he ain't out risking his ass in the street, that's for sure. LaCroix has ambitions of joining that inner circle. Delivering Los Angeles in their pocket would look killer on a resume.
So basically LaCroix is middle management by vampire standards. The Camarilla does good things. Maybe that outweighs the bad stuff?
Not bad. Evil. Man, the country had the same dictator that lived for 500 years. It's also a blood-drinking predator. Think there's gonna be some evil shit come out of that equation?
So do you have a problem with the whole Camarilla or just the leadership?
I'm not saying let's go torch the Malkavian living under the abandoned hotel because she happens to be a Camarilla. I'm saying let's change that shit from the top down.
How do you know who's the bad guy then?
Camarilla membership is 95% victims, 5% evil bastards. But make sure and understand, any of those victims points a gun at me, they get drained and slaughtered like shit.
What about me? Am I part of the problem or what?
Hey man, you do what you gotta do to survive when you're young. But there comes a time when that excuse don't fly no more. When you should know better and want to do something about it.
I don't think I'm there yet.
That's why you're sitting here listening. School's in, kiddo.
I'm out of here. Alright, let's meet the rest of their crew. He likes to call me kiddo a lot. I think that's where I got the habit of calling people kiddo in real life. I'm not sure.
Sabat chased you in here, Cammy?
Why do you ask?
Heard Nine saved your ass again. You think LaCroix would have stopped counting his money long enough to get your back, Jack?
What do you mean again?
Cammy, you'd have a whole lot less about your neck if it hadn't been for Nines calling the prince out in that courtroom. Shit. Looks like things worked out for LaCroix anyway. Got himself a new errand boy out of it.
Did I do something to piss you off?
As long as you're a tool for some cape, you don't have to say a word to start pissing me off.
What's a cape?
Cape, Cammy. Camarilla elders. The ones that have been around so long they think candlelight's a keen invention. You're doing their dirty work and you don't even know it.
What alternative do I have?
You want an alternative? Being here. That's a step in the right direction. I'm Damsel, den mother of these mothers, and one pissed bitch since LaCroix rolled in.
Pissed? You don't say. Drink some bad blood or something?
Don't even joke about bad blood at a time like this. Don't you know we've got a plague bearer around here?
Plague bearer?
A plague bearer's a fool that doesn't care who they feed from. Yeah, I know
oh, hi
what
there.
you're thinking. We can't get sick, but the
Typo.
And kindred that feed on them start spreading disease. Enough gets sick, it's an epidemic. CDC's in town as we speak.
Oh no, they're not practicing kindred distancing. So how do you get rid of one?
Seen Old Yeller? May sound cruel, but it's necessary. If someone puts together 2 and 2 as to the real cause of an outbreak of bloodborne diseases, guess what happens? So the plague bearer's gotta be found and put down. If the Camarilla really gives a damn, they'll help us out.
The Anarchs helped me out before. Where do I start?
One of our boys' ghouls, name's Paul, lives nearby in the Skyline Apartments. Been a stranger lately. Looked like death last time he was here. Said he didn't get bit, but maybe you can get more info out of him.
I'll go check it out.
Wait, if Paul's not talking, you might want to start questioning the homeless pop. So many have been dying lately that it takes the city a few days to pick up the bodies.
I'll go ask. I'll ask around right now. Bye, damsel. Relocation to Seattle. You're talking about the vampire bloodlines too. I don't know. I mean, she's a big girl now. She can do whatever she wants. I guess I've heard it's just a cameo, or oh no, that's really freaking loud. I've heard either it's a cameo or she has a probably she's involved in a quest or two. Maybe because it would be like a huge waste to model her and not actually use her in the game. So now let's talk to Nines.
You showed up. Good. Here's what I gotta tell you. And so you know, I don't lecture, I don't rap, I'm no bureaucrat. I'm just a guy out of nowhere came to be involved in something 500 times bigger than you and me.
Go on.
You got a right to know the score. The Camarilla, this is the short of it. They operate a lot like a pyramid scheme. There's a bunch of these old-timers at the top with God only knows what plots in mind. They lose their power, they die. They sired more to carry out their plans. And looking for a little power, then those kindred sired for their own schemes, and so on and on and on. It hurts my head just thinking about the mess. And it works out to is this. Only a few people at the top have any real power.
Aren't you part of the Camarilla?
Them's fighting words, newbie. But you're young and stupid, so I won't make an example out of you. See, the Camarilla claims all of us are members, even if we don't want to be, which is, of course, the biggest little horseshit a man ever heard.
So what are you all about?
I learned the way of this world during the Depression. A bunch of old rich bastards screwed the country. But did they suffer? No. The little people suffered. You can't trust the people at the top. The world would be a better place without them. All you can do is get a group of people together who aren't assholes. Find a place to put your feet up and make some examples of the quote-unquote elite to keep the rest the hell out. Everyone's an equal here. The same thing this country used to be about. That's what LA has been. An anarch-free state.
So, based on how old he is, he says he grew up in the Depression. That means he was embraced during that time. If he still looks like this in 2004, which makes him an ancilla. In Vampire the Masquerade, a vampire who was just recently embraced is called a fledgling. Now, after the fledgling has been emancipated by their sire, they're referred to as a neonate. Once they reach 50 years old as a vampire, they're now an ancilla. Basically, they've survived long enough for 5 decades that, people expect them to know how to be a vampire and not accidentally destroy themselves. Vampires who survive past 150 years, they're called elders. And basically, very few vampires survive to that point. And even fewer survive longer than that. Because, this is a world of darkness, and there are a lot of enemies in this world of darkness. Would be nice if they fleshed her out more. Such a one-dimensional character in First Bloodlines. One can dream, I guess. I think it's just the technical limitations of working with the beta version of the Source engine at the time. Like, in this game, you don't really get any companions. Like, you get one companion once in Barabbas when you're rescuing him from that SCP Foundation building. I can't remember. The Fu Syndicate, I think? The Anarch Free State? Oh my goodness, the Capitol Hill organized protest.
The Camarilla was kicked out on their ass a long time ago. We, the Anarchs, didn't want to play their politics anymore. Now LaCroix and crew pop in like they never left? No goddamn way. Their laws don't apply to us.
So Nines is basically the de facto Baron of Los Angeles, and in the Anarch ending, he basically becomes the Baron of Los Angeles. It's just not spelled out, but to those of us who know the lore, yeah, that's basically what he is. Have you tried meeting with the Camarilla?
I got their meeting right here.
Daka. Not a fan of the prince, huh?
LaCroix represents everything I hate. The Camarilla, stuck-up aristocrats, rich businessmen, crooked politicians. The only place LaCroix belongs is in an urn.
Sounds like you're the prince of the Anarchs.
No such thing. And again, newbie, don't throw those kind of words around lightly. You're risking a beatdown. I fought to keep LA free since I was embraced. A long time later, I'm one of the only ones left that hasn't bit it or switched sides. The most veteran soldier on the battlefield.
One more question. Any advice you can give me?
Here's what I tell all the new blood. 1, you get careless, that blood will make you into a monster. But you rampage around here, you get put down. 2, don't kill when you feed. No reason to. In this city, there's lots of ways to slake the beast without leaving a trail of dead. 3, the Camarilla's full of shit. 4, watch your back, always. And lastly, learn how to fight. Because a speech ain't gonna save your ass when you're staring down the barrel of a shotgun.
Yep, I can't talk the Jutsu my way past a lot of things. So the option number 1 is, can you teach me how to fight? That will basically upgrade my brawl from 2 to 3 or 3 to 4. Which is basically a free brawl point. Then I can grab the brawl skill book from the Plague Bearer quest, bringing it up to 4. So can you teach me how to fight, senpai?
After picking your ass up off the pavement back there, yeah. I can tell you don't even know the basics. Hold your hands up like this, and keep your body at an angle. Makes you harder to hit. Keep your thumbs out of your fists and put your weight into your punches.
So basically we're assuming he teaches me how to fight. He just spars with me, but due to the technical limitations of this game, they can't actually show that. Thanks for all your help, Nines.
LA's the school of hard knocks, so keep your friends close and your enemies in a
barbecue pit.
Once you square things with LaCroix, don't give that son of a bitch the time of night. I got my eye on you, kid.
Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's talk to Jack on the way out.
Hey, what's the word on the streets?
Do you know anything about the Elizabeth Dane?
Why? Planning on visiting?
Yes, actually, the prince is sending me there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, why? What's up, Jack?
The sarcophagus. Did LaCroix tell you about the Ankaran sarcophagus?
No, but I don't really trust him to tell me the truth anyway.
Yeah, well, maybe I should fill you in on the details. That sarcophagus is bad news. Kindred around the globe have been going batshit since it was discovered.
Why?
The word is there's an ancient asleep in there. One of the fathers, one of the vampires, that if you trace your lineage way back, there's a chance it'd end up with him at the root.
He was asleep this whole time?
Ancients don't just nap. They sleep whole ages away. And when they wake up, they're hungry.
Awaken, my masters! Ay, 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 ay. Sorry, Pillarman. So he'll wake up and go hunting?
It's more than that, kiddo. Most kindred think it's one of the signs of the end, the apocalypse. Every religion has their own version of it. Kindred call it Gehenna. And the way they tell it, it starts when the ancients rise to devour their children.
Is this for real?
No one knows for sure, really. That's just a word that's been handed down through the ages. The Camarilla denies these ancients exist.
Wow, that's crazy. I wonder if it's true.
Well, kiddo, I guess you're gonna be the one to find out. Hey, good luck. Try not to wake Grandpa
Grandpa
Monster.
Monster.
Kill the world, huh?
His references are dated, but I'm millennial enough to understand them. No promises. See ya. Alright, let's get out of here. So I wonder if I should be doing some side quests before doing the Elizabeth Dane quest. Yeah, sure. I guess let's do this. So, they say homeless population. Okay. One with pestilence. Damsel has set you on the trail of the plague bearer, the kindred responsible for the outbreak of the LA epidemic. She has suggested going to speak with the ghoul Paul at the Skyline Apartments or talking to some of the bums around the city. Skelter, that's in the confession club. Skelter wants you to make Patty disappear. She's a ghoul who has been bugging everyone about her master and won't believe them when they tell her he's dead. Not only is she getting tiresome, Skelter is concerned about the implications for the masquerade if she keeps shooting her mouth off. She can usually be found whining at the club confession to anyone unfortunate enough to talk to her. Yeah, the regent told me to find out about the plague bearer. And I'm supposed to talk to... Oh, what the hell? Let's save this guy. Yeah, we participated. I helped him without getting involved. What was that? Oh, shit. I accidentally... Ah, damn it. I pressed the wrong button. Brain wipe. What? Alright, so I'm gonna... heck. It's because G is my use button for Skyrim, not R. So I have to explain. I use ESDF instead of WASD, so all of my hotkeys are shifted one to the right. So instead of the equivalent of E for use, for Skyrim my use key would be F, but in this case it's R and G. So I accidentally tried to feed on him and committed a criminal violation, so I have to hide out until the police leave. Oh goodness, that is funny. Okay, the music seems to have gone back to normal. I think there's supposed to be like a cops giving up music. Okay, so I guess it might be safe now. Okay, I don't know if the brain wipe worked. It's R to pick this up. There we go. We got a knife that we can sell. Okay, so while we're, I guess, waiting for the cops to despawn, I'm just gonna go into this abandoned hospital and talk to Pisha. There's actually like no combat here, but this place is really freaky. Hey there.
Help me! Help me! It's got them. It's coming for me now. It's coming for me.
Slow down. What's coming? Who are you?
My crew. We were here shooting for my show. I'm a parapsychologist. Haunted LA. Oh God, it was right behind me. We've got to get out of here.
What's behind you?
Look, I'll level with you. We usually fake these things, you know, ghosts. That's all bullshit. We were setting up downstairs, and weird shit started happening. My crew, they all started disappearing. I don't know what's happening.
Wait here. I'll go see if I can find them.
No, don't go down there. We've got to get out. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
... Alright, so, open this door. Anything here? Nope. Can I make that jump? Oops! Ah, heck! I accidentally got out. Wrong door. Loading screen. So this hospital is home to the Nagaraya named Pisha. Was it Nagaraja or Nagaraya? I don't know how it's pronounced. But anyway, these are vampires who, in addition to needing to feed on blood, they also need to eat flesh. So they're basically kind of like zombie vampires.
This is crazy. I'm crazy.
Okay, so where do we go? Oh, morphine bottle. You see. What is this? Okay, so I think, can I make that jump? Ah, heck. I can't. I know, there's a path here. Where is it? There was like a hole in the floor that you can go through.
None of it.
Where is it?
No, I didn't see that. No, never happened. None of it.
There we go. Jump crouch, like in Half-Life. Then we go through here. Look at all these CRT monitors. This really dates the game to 2004. Alright, so now let's go here. I think there's an item here. Morphine bottles just lying around. There's like people getting killed in the distance. Okay, now I think I have to grab this. Throw that out. Throw that out. Grab this. Alright, there we go. Jump. Yep, this is an alternate route to go through if you, for some reason, can't lift those things. Alright. Oh no! Splatter. Splotch. There we go. Open this. Boss fight, or not. Nom nom nom.
Real terror is not the sight of death. It is the fear of death. What is the fear of death? Terror of the unknown. Is it these eyes you peer into? No, I am not the unknown. You and I are closer kin than you and it were.
What are you?
Drinking blood to sustain your death, you are damned, yes? What if, besides the blood of the living, you had to eat pounds of their flesh to maintain that thin facade of life? What would you call it? Twice damned?
You had to eat human flesh?
We drink blood, I eat flesh. Kine eat food, but Kine think us a monster. Without remorse, they would burn our body twice over to be certain we were destroyed. What is unnatural for some is vital for others.
Who are you?
My birth name I tell no one. You may address me as Pisha. Pisha was the name of my companion and lover in a time before my death, 230 years ago. She has no need of it anymore.
Why are you living in a condemned building?
My stay in this city is transitory. I seek relics of the occult traced here and would trade similar artifacts to acquire them. But if you wish to bargain with me, the Kine upstairs must be sent down here. He has seen too much.
He'll never come down here. He's scared out of his mind.
Tell him this was all a ruse, his friends playing a joke. He will come. He must come down here. If he leaves, the frail disguise we wear for mortals will be seen through.
Are you going to eat him?
Eventually.
If it has to be this way, I'll take care of it right now. I'm a Ventru. I have Dominate. I don't need to do that. I can just mind wipe him. Oh, glitching out. And let's go back upstairs. And he's gone, I think. He was here before. No, he was in this room. There it is. Business card. It says Haunted LA. The name of the card is Simon Milligan. The address is Skyline Apartments, Apartment 1, downtown Los Angeles, California. Alright, so let me see how much XP I have. I have 8 XP. I don't have enough to mind wipe him. I mean, I can use persuasion, but it doesn't make in-character sense to do that. So, time for more side quests. Let's talk to Fat Larry. He's the merchant in this area. He's right around here.
Player, what's the score? How they hang? Good evening and all that commotion. Welcome to Fat Larry's Trucker Mac, the only store for all your needs after 10 o'clock. I am the proprietor and salesman of the month several years in a row. The ladies call me, oh God, but you can call me Fat Larry with a F-A-T, cause I know I got a weight problem, I just don't give a fuck.
What you got in the truck?
Now, that is a legitimate question. But a better question to be, what don't I got in this truck? Cause at Fat Larry's, my motto is, everything's got a price, but I probably know somebody who can get it anyway.
You gonna talk all night, or you sell counterfeit basketball jerseys or something?
Counterfeit? Man, I look like one of those peanut-headed rock-smoking brothers selling S-H-A-C-K shirts they made at their mama's house. I'm the real deal OG man in the alley with what you need. Counterfeit? Man, why you gotta be like that?
Alright. Why don't you show me what you're selling?
Nah, that's what I like to hear. But it's like this. I save my best stuff for select clientele. Now, that don't mean I don't appreciate your business. It's just, you know, business.
Show me the merchandise. So now, there's heavy clothing. I'm gonna sell. That's our armor for this part of the game. I'm gonna buy that now. Buy. Sell these things. Sell the knife. So the Shin Gun deals 16 damage. The axe deals 18 damage. But we're not going to be fighting a lot anyway, so I'm going to leave that alone for now. So now let's talk with him again to grab his quest.
Say now, brother. Seeing the kind of commando gear you been stocking up on, you ain't just using that stuff for keeping the neighbors away from your shit, is you?
So?
Wow, that's your business, okay. I just figured somebody with a shopping list like yours might be up for a little action, czar, alright?
What have you got in mind?
Yo, I need a hardcore, massively bionic, two-fisted Yojimbo for a supersized skull. Straight up $100 million movie gangster. You still with me?
You've got my attention.
Here's what's going down. I got a tip that the Chinatown Tone and some local boys are meet down at a nearby parking garage to carry out a business deal. Now, I can't tell you what they is exchanging, but let's just say a certain client of mine is ready to drop some Uncle Sam-sized bucks to acquire what's in briefcase number 1. You get it for me, I'ma not only give you a cut, but I'll roll out my special stock as well. Now, how that sound?
Sounds like a good deal for you. I want a discount at your store as well.
Yo, man, why you gotta shake me down like that? If I hadn't just got my foot out of cash, I'd do it myself, but... yeah, it's got to be that way? Fine. You got a discount. But only after I get the briefcase.
Deal, I'll do it.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Now, if you're the straight-out hard-boiled Terminator type, I'd suggest you buy some heavy firepower before you roll up to the parking garage. You need anything?
I'm ready right now. I'll be back with the briefcase. So the discount he's talking about is basically +1 dot in finance. So I can get 1 dot, invest 1 more dot into it to bring it to 2, and then I can get the finance book from the Russian mob in the hotel. Which, that's actually an easier quest to do, so I'm going to do that first. Let me see, do I have subterfuge? I kind of want dominate. You know what? Fuck it. I think I need subterfuge 4 to feed on the lady here. I think. Yeah, let's do that. I hope I didn't waste my XP for nothing. Loading. Alright, there's this annoying turnstile that you can ask her to remove. Oh, it doesn't get stuck. Oh, it still gets stuck if you move too quickly. There we go. There's Patty.
I knew you'd talk to me. I swear you were all like totally drawn to me.
Yes, I talked to you. To you viewers just tuning in right now, my entire shtick is talk no jutsu.
Scene. Not a lot of you out tonight, which is weird because I don't know of any parties going on.
Vampires, huh?
No, come on. It's totally cool. I'm Patty. Seriously, everyone knows me. Besides, I just wanted to ask you if you've seen someone.
Who is this lucky someone?
His name is Kent Allen Ryan. He's a toreador. Really good looking, dresses really well, like all Prada usually.
I may have heard his name.
Oh, well, he's pretty powerful. He's probably like too far behind the scenes for you to know about him. Maybe you know some of the people who work for him.
Alright, I'll have to go. I have to go.
No, don't go. I really need to find him. Really. Maybe you can ask around.
Oh wait, Kent? Actually, yes, I saw him recently.
You are totally awesome. Well, it just goes to show you that you don't have to dress cool or have a lot of power to be a cool person. So, where is Kent?
So 1, it results in me losing humanity, and she's gonna get eaten by Pisha. 3 means I send him to San Diego to be someone else's problem, which doesn't make in-character sense, but I guess I'm just leaving her for another person to deal with. He went to San Diego for some business deals he had to act fast on.
Oh, that is totally Kent. He's so like that. I better go find him. He needs my help to do anything. Thanks again.
Yeah, no problem. Just drive down there. He'll be looking for you. That seems really cruel. So basically what that means is she's going to be the problem of the kindred of San Diego. And, you know, the vampire hunters will be going to San I just wanted to see if your voice was as angelic as you. It is! You are!
Really?
Oh, goodness. Really? Oh, goodness. This is so cheesy. Let me show you a trick I picked up recently. Nom nom nom. Don't get distracted, don't accidentally kill her. There we go. Nom. And now we talk to Venus.
Everybody comes in here's got to have a short house rules. Inhibition's the first thing to go. 2 more of these and you'll be telling me your nastiest, dirtiest stories. I am your beef priestess, and it's time to confess.
Are you a bartender or a groupie for the cure?
Venus was her name. Got anything you want to confess?
That warehouse that blew up in Santa Monica? That was me.
Oh yeah? I've been waiting for someone like you to come in here. You see, I've got this situation that's gotten a little out of hand, and I need someone to inform some people that they won't be getting paid this month. Intrigued yet?
Since the minute you started moving your lips.
Well, the parking lot next to the Empire Hotel. Couple of guys, Russian accents, bit thick. I need you to tell them Venus doesn't have their money. That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
I'll do it.
I expected you'd bite. Empire Hotel. Tell them I'm broke. You can run, right? Never mind. Just don't go starting any street fights, alright? These guys are connected. Anyhow, a lot of people have yet to confess to the beat priestess. Later, darling.
Oh, and get rid of that annoying turnstile, will you? So the next time I'll be here, it's gonna be gone. It keeps getting stuck. There we go. Loading, loading. Anarchs are vampires who reject the traditions of Cain and the dictates of the elders who enforce them. My loading time is too fast.
What's wrong?
Alright, so this is the Empire Hotel. Empire Arms Hotel. And they're in the parking lot here. The Venus there wants you to go to the parking lot there next to the Empire Arms Hotel and tell the Russians she doesn't have their money. Yeah, we're gonna tell them she doesn't have their money. There they are.
Confession, bitch, send you.
That she did.
Money. Where is money?
Venus can't make her payment. I'm sure she has a good reason.
No money?
You already received the money. Jedi mind trick.
Bitch, we'll be back next month.
I will. You convinced the Russians to come back next month for Venus's money. Dominate. So now we're gonna go back into the club, which is basically, it looks like an old church turned into a nightclub. And she should be back to full again.
I was beginning to think you ditched me.
Did she? Only a complete loser would do that. Come here. Nom nom nom. So this is mostly a convenience thing. Seduction. The seduction feat is basically analogous to the herd merit in Pencil and Paper, Vampire the Masquerade, and Requiem. It just gives you a herd of willing mortals who feed you their blood. Makes it very convenient, and I don't have to hunt someone and isolate them in an alley to drain them.
What?
Pass on your message.
I can't hear you! Let's talk in my office!
Okay.
Well, you certainly did better than my bouncer did. Poor dear can't turn his neck to the right anymore. Already had a call from Boris. Wasn't too happy about tonight, son of a bitch. Say, how would you like to get into the club business,
Boris?
Well, to start this club, I had to take out a significant loan from a king bastard by the name of Boris, and every time I haven't been able to make the monthly plus interest, the bastard takes what he feels is a suitable late fee.
Go on.
I've got a club to run, so I'll be blunt. I refuse to fuck that fat, misogynistic old man one more time to hold on to the club. So I need someone to eliminate him. Do this, and I'll make you a silent partner.
What's the catch?
Boris is high up in the Russian mafia. Does that make a difference?
He's still human, right? He'll be dead before the sun rises.
He's at the Empire Hotel. Always has a few of the fiercest bully boys standing round trying to out-sneer each other. He's got a short temper, and more than likely he's been drinking for the last 4 hours. Here, key to the penthouse level.
Be back when he's no longer breathing. Alright, so we're gonna infiltrate the hotel and assassinate a Russian mafia boss. Let's do this. So I've played this game for years, so pretty much I know exactly what to do. And this is actually one of the easier quests to do if you have stealth and lockpicking and dominate. And persuasion, or rather, what is it called? Yeah, persuasion. Eliminating Boris will make Venus a source of income for you. As you progress through the story, she will give you cash, and the cash can be used to purchase supplies, like weapons and armor and potions. And by potions, I mean blood bags.
Yes? May I help you?
Not right now. See ya. I guess not. I can't. He can't really do anything for me right now. All right, let's go up. He should be on the. Where's the quest? Penthouse level. That would be the top level. So basically, the guards here, I think, are hostile until you talk to Boris. So you'd have to sneak into his. You'd have to sneak into the area carefully until you talk to him. That will cause them to stop being hostile. Can we open this? Lock difficulty 7. Lock picking 4. Oh, okay. I can just invest 1 point into it. It's lock picking 5. Then blood buff. There we go. Alright, we're in. Sneaky Beaky. We sneak through the vents, which are conveniently just sturdy enough and big enough for a vampire to crawl through.
The Center for Disease Control urges people in the downtown area to exercise caution and to... Fever?
What is this? I think I can skip a lot of areas just by crawling through the vents. What is this? Oh, here we go. We made it. Is there anyone here? Oh, this is the bathroom. Blood buff. There's no one here. Alright, so we made it inside. So now we just have to talk to his doorman. Here.
Astanavis, who the hell are you?
I have a private message for Boris from his lady friend.
You give me message, I take to him.
I can't, but it's important. He'll be angry if he doesn't get it and will blame you.
Yaponimayov.
What?
Very well. Follow me.
I've been told that the Russian accents, the Russian in this game is not accurate Russian. These are not native Russian speakers talking.
Zайди.
What?
Черт возьми.
I don't understand you.
Что это такое? Черт возьми. Почему ты выпустил? Who the hell are you?
Venus sent me to discuss something with you.
Is that right?
It's a sensitive proposition I have. Perhaps your guard should step outside.
You want him to leave? Why would I allow that?
This could get embarrassing for you. I'm looking out for you, Boris.
Okay, okay. Iti tagdadima. Very well. Happy? Now spit it out. Make this quick.
Venus wants the debt wiped, and she wants you out of her life.
Malin Kayas Volach, stupid, spoiled American child. I give her so much, and she spits in my face.
But just dominate him? Yeah. You will call off this debt. You want to.
Very well, Tovarish. You make your point. Debt is off. Tell spoiled girl she get nothing from me ever again.
Thank you for your understanding. Goodbye. So, you have persuaded Boris to call off Venus's debt. Yes, we talked Jutsu'd our way through without killing him. But, you know, fuck it, we're gonna eat him anyway. Nom. So we grab the clock, grab a ring, and just go out. Hey there. We're just gonna casually stroll out since these guys are no longer hostile. On the way out, I'm gonna pick up a skill book. Hey there. And try not to be seen.
The ghost ship was towed into county
Let's
waters
see,
off
can I
the port
grab
of
it?
LA, where police are searching for evidence of the crew and whether the ship was being used in drug or terrorist-related smuggling.
I think I have
Coast Guard
to,
search parties are still patrolling the area where the Dane was
E?
first spotted. Though
Okay,
the
so they didn't see me. I don't know if they turn hostile. I remember in an older version, if they see me pick up something, they turn hostile. Like, Boris turns hostile if you loot his office. So now we have this book. I need a research skill of at least 6 to use this. I do. Do I? I do not. Oh, I am disappointed in myself. Let me see. Did it? Oh, it didn't update, so it still assumes I talked no Jutsu Boris. Alright, let's go back to Venus and turn in the quest. Alright, we're out. What's that thing floating in the air? Just a, oh, it's like the paper, the trash textures are at an angle. It's kind of weird. Anyway, this game's buggy, so that's really normal.
Buy a watch.
Reputedly the father of all vampires, Kane is more myth than reality. My loading time is too fast. Alright, let's numb on you
There
again.
you are. I was beginning to think.
Oops, I accidentally skipped. Did you? Only a complete loser would do that. Come here. I just need to top off my blood pool. Nom. Nom. There we go.
There you are. Finished yet?
Let's talk in your office.
What?
Let's talk in your
I
office.
can't hear you. Let's talk in my office.
Okay, that's what I told you, milady. Tips fangs.
Boris?
Dead. Or, guess the debt is off? Now we are partners.
I've got some money to make us. I'll hold your share of the profits. Don't forget to drop by and scoop them up once in a while,
You'll see me again and often, don't worry. Goodbye, Venus. You have successfully solved Venus's Boris problem. Don't forget to visit her periodically to get your share of the club's profits. Don't know why, but I can't focus when I talk to her. I mean, you know, she's a pretty person. Also, I'm trained to basically look people in the eye when I'm talking. So basically, I almost never look at her boob window anyway. Disciplines typically have a lesser effect. Ah, it's too fast.
Nice night out, huh?
Alright, so now we are... How much XP to 8? So I guess I'm gonna... Do I want to buff intelligence to 8 so I can use that research book? I'm not sure if I even need to do it because I don't... Haggle isn't really that useful. Let me see. So anyway, Fat Larry wants me to sneak into the garage. Skyline Apartments, Skyline Apartments. Yeah, I guess let's go to the Skyline Apartments. Knock off some more side quests. I think someone just got shot while I was walking around right before I transitioned into this area. So he is in apartment 1. Let's go upstairs. Ding. Actually, I don't have dominate. Let's actually let me see. Mud hunt. So apartment 2A. Let's go to the second floor first. I want to get 10 XP so I can mind wipe him with dominate. Lockpicking success. Alright, so I need to equip my armor as well. I forgot about that. So the armor turns my shirt into a suit. The previous outfit was just this, a shirt. And now I'm in a suit. Stylish and protected. Ooh, it looks like a dead body thing. Loot these.
Mr. Milton, you know who this is, and I do hope you realize that we're still on for tonight. Meet me at the agreed upon location across from
This is the other side of the phone conversation we overheard in the diner.
With any luck, the two of you are already on your way, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye.
Alright, so I believe he has the melee skill book here. I think somewhere here. Here it is. Kendo for advanced students. So 9s can bring up our melee to 4 or 5, and later on in the game, I think once you reach the Fu Syndicate, you can get a skill book that maxes out your melee. So we can read it now. Unknown. You need a melee ability of at least 2 to use this item. That is, but I don't even have melee 2. That is pathetic. Anyway, we won't be fighting yet, so I'm gonna go up to the 5th floor to talk to the ghoul, Nox. Or no, not Nox. What's the name of the ghoul? Paul. Nox is the ghoul of Bertram in Santa Monica. Paul is the ghoul of one of the Anarchs here. Spoiler alert, he's dead. Ding. There he is. Paul's dead.
Hi, Paul. It's Hannah. Just calling to see how you are. I hope I didn't give you what I've got. I feel like crap. Actually, I need to ask you a favor. Could you pick me up some cold medicine at the store? I hate to bother you, but I can't seem to get out of bed.
1203.
The code on my door is 1203. Hey, listen, I had a really good time the other night. Maybe we could do it again sometime. Sorry, I'm rambling. Okay, bye.
Alright, kids, practice safe kindred distancing in this time of plague. Alright, let's go upstairs to the 6th floor. Ding. And her code is 1203. There's like a key here somewhere. Here it is. A safe key. You normally wouldn't see this unless you had inspection, but since I already know where it is, I can just pick it up. In some mods, what they did is that certain items won't even spawn if you don't have a high enough inspection score, just to make investigation worth getting. Because investigation as it is only really useful in your first run. and if you don't consult a spoiler or a walkthrough. Otherwise, it's completely useless. You can still find everything without it. Alrighty, so let's go here. Softer.
Paul, is that? Hey, you're not Paul. Who are you? What are you doing in here?
I'm a friend of Paul's. He just wanted me to come and check up on you.
He did? That's so sweet. He's such a nice guy. Is everything okay with him?
Yeah, sure. You sound pretty sick, Hannah. What have you got?
I don't really know. I've taken all kinds of medicine, but I can't seem to get rid of it. I feel like I got a fever and a sore throat. I'm real weak. Can't seem to get out of bed. What day is it? I can't remember.
Sounds pretty bad. Where did you get it?
Well, I think I got sick from one of my clients. I was feeling fine until I saw her a few days ago.
Who was this client?
She was just a woman who called. She found my ad in the newspaper. Usually only do business with referrals, but she was offered a lot of money.
What can you tell me about this woman?
Her name was Jezebel Locke. I'm usually not too good with names, but hers was so strange. I can't seem to get it out of my head.
Was there anything else strange about her? Anything at all?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. To tell you the truth, I don't really remember a whole lot about that night, Everything's a little blurry, I mean, I'm not usually, into women, but I remember feeling so attracted to her. I thought she was the most beautiful woman I'd ever seen. Well, the next thing that's clear is when I woke up the next morning. I haven't been feeling too well since then. To tell you the truth, I have other friends who've worked with her, and they're not doing so hot either,
Where did you meet her, Hannah? Where is Jezebel Locke?
She had a room at the Empire Hotel. I can't remember the number. Hey, are you sure that Paul's okay? He's not sick, is he?
Paul's just fine, Hannah. Don't worry about him.
Good. He's a nice guy. I hope he calls me again sometime.
I'm sure you will, Hannah.
I hope so. I really do.
Rest in peace, Hannah. I'll go and take care of Jezebel Locke. Oh, she dead. So, the safe key. I guess she doesn't need this anymore. Do I ding my humanity for that? No, I didn't. Okay, so now there should be an item here. There it is. Appointment book. This looks like a standard appointment book. Arthur Kilpatrick from the bail bonds. Meet Arthur at his place in Santa Monica. Remember to bring the handcuffs and the orange jumpsuit as he likes to play lockdown at the women's prison. This guy's sick. Vandal C, that's the blood bank guy. Bring pliers and the blowtorch. David Hatter, room 413 at the Lucky Star in Hollywood. He likes that weird umbrella and water balloon thing. What? Okay, that's weird. Simon Milligan, downstairs in this room. God, I hate that guy. These are basically NPCs. This is Santa Monica, Hollywood, downtown. Jezebel Locke, new client, responded to my ad in the paper. She has a suite at the Empire Hotel. I don't know what to think of this one, but there's something about her voice I don't know. She's offering big bucks, so I guess I can't pass it up. Paul Anderson, an honest-to-God date. I can't believe he asked me out. I'm so excited. This went full fangirl on him. Do I have... I still don't have enough XP. Alright, so... I guess I'm gonna go to number 1. Ding. Right, so his apartment is locked. I wonder if I'm going to get XP just for talking to him, and then I can upgrade my Dominate at the same time. So he has here a picture of a Nosferatu feeding on someone. A blurry photo of what looks to be a Nosferatu. Boo! Email. Let's use our meager hacking skills. Nope, it doesn't work. Beep. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be doing that. Upcoming shows. Show 17. Hospital Horror. A dilapidated hospital in the downtown area. This place is very spooky. Minimal work required. The place is scary as hell. We'll say it's the ghost of a nurse who feels as if she still has patients to serve. Nope, it's a vampire. Eternal Unrest. There's a cemetery in Hollywood. It's full of actors with more than just dead careers. Again, it shouldn't take much effort on our parts. No, because if Pisha didn't kill your crew, they would have been eaten by the zombies in the graveyard. Okay, he's right here.
You're from the hospital, but my crew, are they?
So I'm not getting any XP. Yeah, I'm just gonna ding my humanity and feed him to Pisha. It was a joke. They're all waiting for you in the hospital basement. Funny guys.
Really? A joke? A joke, right? Oh, real funny. Oh, you got me good. I'm going to hurt some people very badly.
Yeah, you do that. Anyway, that's unfortunate, but you know. Alright, so 11. What else needs Dominate 3? Actually, I need to buff up my melee because I'll be fighting Jezebel Locke. Melee. Then, can I read the book now? Yes, I can. Kendo for advanced students. If you have gained the insight, willpower, and form from your first 2 years of Kendo, you are now ready for the secrets of the Kendo Masters. Here is the one ancient rule every warrior must remember. Only one can land the killing strike. Hit the kill zone or hit nothing. If you cannot control your attack, you are dead. This book raises your... just cuts off. Okay. Ding. This one I need research 6 to use it. So now I have melee 3. I wonder if I should increase my strength. Well, let's go. Let's get out of here and go back to the hotel. So after the hotel, I'm gonna take out Jezebel Locke, pick up the Brawl book, and go back to the last round, where we'll turn in several quests. The quest for health, for Skelter, the quest for Damsel, and get more stuff. Someone's getting shot. Oh, did they both die? That's unfortunate. You drop anything? No, you didn't drop anything. I can't actually attack him without, you know, provoking food. What the hell? Command, kill him. I participated, yeah!
Freeze, motherfucker!
Wow, they're just teaming up on them. Stun. Okay, you go after them. I'm out of here. Okay, so... oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. I need to go to the hotel.
Not now.
So I need to go to the hotel and take out one of the plague bearers. Okay, checking. So dealt with the reporter for Pisha. Go to the abandoned. Yeah, I need to go to the abandoned hospital as well. For more XP. I believe she's in room in the 5th floor. Let me equip my sword. Insert copy inner harmony copy pasta here. Let me see what disciplines I have. I mainly be using Fortitude, Presence, and Blood buff. Oh, what? What the hell? Oh, right. I have to actually I have to get a key from the doorman or the receptionist. I forgot about that. I jumped too far in. Open says me. There we go.
Yes? May I help you?
Is there a guest here named Jezebel Locke?
Yes. Miss Locke is one of our more, popular guests. Why do you ask?
I need a key to a room.
I can't do that. It's against hotel policy.
I'm an old friend of hers on a surprise visit.
I see. Well, in that case, perhaps I can make an exception.
Wow, you're the worst receptionist ever, dude. I didn't even need to dominate you. Thanks, see ya. I didn't even need to dominate you, and you just gave me a key to this lady's room. Alright, there we go. Oh, hi there.
Oh, yeah. Who do we have here? Are you a believer, little morsel? Have you come for the kind of enlightenment only Jezebel can give?
I take it you're Jezebel Locke?
Yes, I am Jezebel. And I have such things to show you, little morsel. Such beautiful, dirty little things. Won't you come into my parlor?
What the hell is going on around here?
Oh, you cannot escape me, little morsel. One way or another, you and I will intertwine our beings on the way into the ninth circle, and I will send you forth, full of the sweet sickness I
Sweet
carry.
sickness. So I can end up dead like Hannah and her friends?
Who better than prostitutes to carry the dark gift I bring? Oh, will they not share it with the rest of those who revel in the pleasures of the flesh?
You're sick, pure and simple. Time to put you out of your misery. Missouri!
Don't move!
Oops. There we go. I need to activate blood buff. Why did you switch to firearms? She just died because she switched to firearms. Alright, we took her out. Where's the skill book? There it is. No means no. No means no. A woman's guide to self-defense on the college campus. This book raises your brawl talent. Are we? Yep, we are at 3 brawl because 9's taught us. So now we can read it. Ding. We are now at 4 brawl. And now I have 10 XP. Do I want to grab Dominate? Dominate 3 is pretty nice. Security and stealth are also pretty useful. I can also grab 2 points of investigation, read the skill book, and then get a buff from Fat Larry after doing his quest. But no, let's do Dominate first. Alright, we've taken her out. And now it's time to return to the last round. Open, open, open. There we go. So the use icon appears, even though I'm not pointing directly at the button, but actually you have to point the crosshair at the button for it to actually open. It's another one of the many bugs in this game. Checking at my dashboard, I see I've been streaming for about 2 hours now, which is nice. That's just longer than my other streams of Vampire, and I think I can keep going. I don't have to go to work until 4 p.m. this afternoon, much later than usual. So I could probably stay for an hour longer and do my chores afterwards. Let me see. Yep, these are all for the last round. And I need to. I also need to go to Pisha. I also need to talk to the prince and tell him about Nines. So let's go do that now. Actually, no, hold on. Let me sell the loot first. Free money!
Partner!
Let's see the merchandise. There we go. Exit. So let's go to the prince first. Then tell him about what Nines told us. We don't actually need to do this, but I'm role-playing, so let's do it anyway. I can just go straight to Santa Monica, go to the Elizabeth Dane, complete the quest, and come back here. Does he say anything else? Let's talk to him.
Yeah, you go right on up and see Mr. LaCroix. Let's see what we got on good old camera 3. Oh, well, hello there. I've been thinking about you. Oh, yeah. I want to lick you all over. Then make my way down to your creamy center and... What the... Get your hands off my Bavarian cream!
It sounds like he's creeping on someone. He's just looking at, I guess, a donut. I don't know what a Bavarian cream is. Probably a donut.
Give the Anarch community my regards.
I did. It put things in perspective.
Their zeal is admirable, but their ideas impractical for a society that must maintain secrecy and organization to stem its own genocide from coming about. I don't suppose they told you this is the only so-called free state that hasn't folded? No? Imagine that. Now that that's out of the way, I trust you're prepared to leave for the Dane.
I am, but I had some questions first.
I suppose I can spare a few seconds.
I had some questions about people.
Yes?
Yourself?
It's common knowledge. I was born in Calais, France, over 200 years ago. When I graduated from the Royal Military Academy, I joined Napoleon's army. It was shortly after Waterloo, when I was embraced by a Belgian noble. From that time onward, I counted some of the greatest kindred in Europe as my mentors, and worked towards establishing a Camarilla presence in new territories. In 1930, I came to the Americas and staked power in New York. Soon after, I headed west to claim domain.
What clan are you?
We share the same blood, you and I. Without the Ventru, the organization of the Camarilla would have dissipated long ago, and the other clans would have turned to each other's throats over petty land grabs. That is the burden we must bear.
I had questions about someone else.
Yes?
Beckett.
You've met Beckett? Yes. He did pay me the courtesy of announcing his presence in my city. He's lionized in kindred society, by most. Beckett's the definition of renowned scholar, but he's also a lone wolf, and owes allegiance only to his intellectual pursuits.
I had questions about someone else.
Yes?
About Jack.
Jack. The man is a scourge, the physical manifestation of chaos. Whenever he makes an appearance in one city, it is only a matter of time before a calamity is attributed to his latest lark.
I'd have to look it up, but I think Jack and LaCroix are about the same age. I don't know when... or I think Jack might actually be older than him, because Jack was a pirate. Well, this guy is from the Napoleonic era. Question about someone else? The sheriff.
He's my sheriff. When there is a problem that words are wasted on, I send him. The less one sees of him, the better.
I'm ready to go to the Dane.
Good. I'm counting on an encore exposition of the talent you showed earlier. Go. And remember, under no circumstances are you to open the Ankaran sarcophagus. We'll talk later. Good. There's a boat waiting for you on the beach in Santa Monica.
Okay. So before we do that, I guess I'm just gonna... I should probably turn in the quests first. But I'm not gonna finish the Plague Bearer quest because that requires a lot more combat, and I'd rather get more XP, get the free point in melee from 9s before continuing on. It's more efficient that way. Actually, I can just yeah, I can just go. I'm gonna do the Dane quest now. It's more efficient that way. It's very easy and it advances the plot.
Need a ride?
Yeah, just drive. Let's go back to Santa Monica. Then we have to go back to the beach and ride a boat to go to a bigger boat. But first, let's fill up our tank at Costco. I mean, the asylum. We have 2 members of our herd here.
Did you miss me?
Yes, I missed you terribly. Let me show you how sorry I am. Nom. And the lady upstairs. So that saves a lot of time. I don't have to find a mortal to drink from. Because if I didn't have this, I'd have to like stalk someone, wait until they're alone, grab them, and hope nobody sees me feeding on them. Or I can feed on rats to be safer, but I can't feed on rats. I'm a Ventress. You have anything else you to say?
What's up, man?
Nothing special.
Oh man, thanks again for your help.
I guess I can't tell him that I met what's his name? I can't tell him that I met Bertram. So let me see if Tourette has new dialogue. I think she does. She will tell us that, you know, she's gonna be a prince someday. Ding. Newspaper. Beachside boom. Mysterious explosion destroys Santa Monica warehouse. Gasp.
Good evening. Hello, sweetheart.
How are you two getting along?
We're bridging valleys, but I still can't persuade her to wear eyeshadow, and you won't.
Good to hear. Goodbye. Yeah, I can't use either of their computers because they're both present in the room. Yep, neither are usable. Alright, let's go back down. I think it's much later in the game when you come back here and they have new dialogue. It's nothing, it has nothing to do with the game. It just, she just tells you that she's made overtures to the Camarilla and she's gonna be a prince someday. From Baron of Santa Monica to Prince of Santa Monica. And for those of you not very well versed in World of Darkness lore, the Prince and Baron titles are basically gender neutral in Vampire the Masquerade. A prince is a ruler of a city, whether they be male, female, or otherwise. I can't remember what the Sabbat equivalent is. I think it's Archbishop or Cardinal. They basically use Catholic terms as a mockery of all that is holy. Email address to you is sent to the computer in your haven. Return to your haven frequently to check your email. I don't have time for that right now. Mercurio.
Hey, what can I say? You preserved my ass. I truly appreciate you not saying anything, and I want you to know I take care of those who do me favors. So from now on, you need equipment, info, you come see me at my apartment. Don't hesitate.
You look like you're feeling better.
I tell you, that blood you guys got's an amazing thing. Helped close up a few wounds. This back alley patch fixed up the rest. I needed that beating. Good reminder not to overestimate my ability. Last time it's gonna happen.
I need some info.
Concerning?
People.
Who exactly?
Yourself.
What's to tell? I can get anything anyone wants at any time. Could say it's my calling. Till the astrolite. Wasn't anything I couldn't handle. Well, back east some shit went down. Big Apple can't go back. I hate LA, but what are you gonna do?
I had some other questions about people. Prince LaCroix.
Only seen him a few times. Way I understand it, the guy's untouchable. And I've never seen him without his muscle, that sheriff. Just so you understand, my loyalties are all but written in blood. So my opinion of the guy is moot.
So yeah, he's basically LaCroix's ghoul, and he's fully aware of it. I had questions about somebody else.
Who exactly?
The Sabbat.
Your typical bloodthirsty movie villain variety vampire. A few years back, I was on bodyguard duty for one of the old boys. Me, a couple of ghouls, and some young vampire types like you. The Sabbat hit us. Tried to pull a dine and dash. Just 2 of us walked away. And 1 was the elder.
Okay, about somebody else.
Who exactly?
Yourself, blah blah blah. But other people?
Who exactly? What's to tell?
Okay, so... Oh, wow. Thanks for the info. Goodbye. We talk to him again.
I can do for you tonight?
Info.
Concerning?
Places.
Specifically?
Santa Monica.
Santa Monica's quiet, mostly. That is till you came to town.
Yep.
Not a lot of operators or police here, which is why I like it. Not a beach person personally, but there are some beautiful sunsets. I guess you wouldn't be interested in that, though, would you?
Like, there's only 2 vampires in Santa Monica. Tourette and Bertram. That's it. But other places.
Specifically?
Downtown LA.
Downtown's a mess. Always has been. I get called down there sometimes. Nines' people, LaCroix's people, a lot of tension in the air. A lot of drugs and a lot of crime. Sometimes I offload extra inventory, but I avoid downtown when I can.
I need to buy a few things. He doesn't really have anything for me. Let me talk to Rosa. Do you have anything else for me?
I don't know what I'm saying. Forget what I say.
I have a few more questions about my future. I don't know.
And ask again.
Yep, nothing. Alright, let's get in here. Clan Bruja, largely composed of rebels, both with and without causes. Individualistic, outspoken, and turbulent, Bruja holds social change near to their undead hearts, and that's it. So we're gonna talk no Jutsu our way past this guy.
Yo, Pally, over here.
Ah, for Christ's sakes. Tell Jacobson if he plans on making editor-in-chief, he's got to start working with me. I can't keep getting him these scoops if he's going to send high school journalists who don't know enough to wear something that would blend in.
He didn't tell me this was a formal affair.
Jeez. What kind of Woodstein don't think to at least show dressed up like an investigator, a Coast Guard guy, something? I mean, didn't you ever see
Woodstein?
What, are they just handing out those diplomas nowadays?
That's like a combination of Woodward and Bernstein. Enough. We need to do this fast if we don't want to get caught.
Alright, look. I got you a copy of the initial report, and I can get you into the cabin, but you gotta make yourself real scarce after that. Anybody catches you, I don't know you. And no goddamn flash photography, brainchild.
Okay.
Hold up a sec. Hines to Marsh. Hines to Marsh. Marsh, they need you up in the bridge. Over. There. The security room will be clear.
Got it.
Head down the stairs behind you and stay low. When you get down there, wait for me to call off the guy guarding gangway A. As soon as he leaves, get your ass moving, and don't let him see you. I'll give you a couple of minutes, but don't dilly-dally. In and out, okay?
Understood.
Don't forget to stay out of sight. If anyone sees you, you're on your own. Take the stairs up to the security room. There'll be a computer in there. The password is Lighthouse. Lighthouse. All one word. You getting all this?
Yep, got it all.
Now get a move on. And don't forget to tell Jacobson I get double my usual fee for this one.
Okay. So we just talked no jutsu'd our way past the cops.
Hines to Jacobson. Anderson. Hines to Anderson. Come in, Anderson.
come check this out. I just saw a baleen whale.
Yeah?
So we're gonna wait for him to go there and get bluffed by this guy. And now we're gonna sneak past them. Spoopy. I like this, like how it's bobbing and weaving because it's in the water, like the effect they have. Alright, so this is the records room. It's locked. Can I open it? Oh, I can open it with lockpicking. The below difficulty gives 6. So what we can do is we can go upstairs and basically use the password they have to unlock everything. It's all covered in blood. There we go. Reports. Oh no, that's not it. Control. Lighthouse. So deck cams on. That turns on the cameras. Unlocked records. Records room unlocked. So this one, it shows the Elizabeth Dane aft gangways, the accommodation foredeck, the foredeck, and there we go. We've explored the crime scene. So these subtitles weren't there in the original version. This was really blurry. So I assume they modded this in to make it a lot clearer. So now I believe the records room is unlocked and we can get out. We can go here. There's the ship manifest. Obtain the manifest. So let's read it. Police report. A copy of the initial police report for the Elizabeth Dane, signed by members of the United States Coast Guard, the Naval Criminal Intelligence Service, and the Los Angeles Highway Patrol agencies. Despite strong evidence of amazing physical violence, not a single body has been found, no survivors have been located, and there are no signs of large-scale theft. I'm gonna assume either Jack or Kane basically just ate all the people here to basically make the kindred of the city panic. Ship manifest. Ankaran side transfer to Los Angeles. Ankaran sarcophagus. 3 crates, pottery, tablets, 1 box, unidentified. That's the key to the sarcophagus. I wonder if there's a high-res version of this I can find on the internet. Because I can't read that. Alright, so now I think... Oh. I guess I have to lockpick this. There we go. Pretty easy. In previous versions of this game, it would just say unlock all bulkheads, but that makes no sense to unlock everything. So they made it harder, I guess, by just only unlocking the records office and making us manually unlock the way out. Now he's back there. I'm sneaking my way out, and we're gonna go back to the prince, who's gonna freak out at the massive scenes of violence and how it looks like it had been opened from the inside. Alright. Source engine. It's kind of hard to go down ladders. There we go. Alright, so now we're gonna... Our blood pool is full, our health is full, we don't really have anything to buy. So let's go back to downtown LA. Okay, we're just gonna... I believe since we were really nice to LaCroix, he's gonna give us the upgraded haven. Downtown in the Skyline Apartments.
Nice night out, huh?
Yep, it's a nice night out if you like rain, and I like rain. The smoke shop. What is this? That's a modded area. I don't know what quest. This is basically one of the areas that was cut from the original version of the game, but was re-added by the Plus patch.
Hey, how you doing?
Can I interest you in something else besides smoking?
That's a negative.
Ah. That's weird.
Good evening to you.
Just looking around. I wonder what this place is tied into.
Hey, how you doing?
Sorry, I don't want to disturb you. I wonder if there's a new quest added to this place. Anyway, let's go back outside. And let's go back to downtown LA. Downtown. Oh, there's Heather, our ghoul.
Hey, I know this might seem creepy and all, but please don't blow me off, okay? Someone told me I could find you here. I mean, I've been looking all over for you since that night. Because I just wanted to... I'm in your debt. I want to help you. I owe you my life, and I feel like I need to repay you. I almost forgot. I'm Heather. Heather Poe. I'm not weirding you out or anything, am I?
That's hard to do these nights. You look much better. I'm glad.
Only because of you. What you did for me. Here, I got you this. I thought you might be able to use it. I can be useful to you. I'd do anything. Just tell me you'll let me help you. Let me stay with you. Make me feel this way.
Of course, Heather. I would love for you to stay with me.
Really? I promise you won't regret it. Promise. I'll get you money, I'll get you things, everything. I want to be important to you.
So let me make this perfectly clear. I didn't save her life. I ruined her life by turning her to my ghoul. Wait for me at my place. I can't have you following me around. It's dangerous.
I know where you live. I checked there first. I'll wait for you at your place. And when you do come back, I'll take care of whatever you want. I'd do anything for you.
That's totally not creepy. My dear Heather, what did I ever do without you? I'll see you later. Yes, So, a person in my position basically knows where every person who is a registered voter in my county lives, but I'm not gonna brag about that, and I'm not gonna randomly search for some person's name, because that's really weird. So yeah, basically I have the means of searching for where just about everyone lives in my county, but that's really weird, and I don't really do that because if I run into their address in real life, I'm just gonna get weirded out and try to avoid it. So if I don't know where they live, I can act more naturally and not be an unintentional creep. Skelter.
What's up?
I took care of the patty problem.
Good work. Ghouls ain't nothing but trouble if you ask me. It's a weakness, pure and simple.
I did what I did for the good of the masquerade. Later. XP, yeah.
So what'd you find out?
It was a slaughter. Whatever was in the sarcophagus killed everyone.
No kidding. Well, I guess there's gotta be something in there then, huh? The Camarilla's gonna be scraping for answers when this gets out.
Why?
Because the Camarilla denies the existence of the fathers. They deny that Cain was the original vampire. They deny all the legends. Fear and the end of the world are bad for business, you know?
Ah.
Well, that's just their official stance. They all live with that same gut fear, though. That it's real and we are living in the last days.
What do you believe, Jack?
It's in the air, all right. I've been around longer than most, kid. I felt the change in the past few decades. It's in the blood. We're racing towards something and picking up speed all the time.
Yeah, I smell what you're cooking.
You've seen the evidence with your own eyes. You're caught up in all of this.
I wish I knew where it was leading.
So, other than that, what else is new?
Still working for LaCroix.
Where you headed now?
I don't know, I've got to talk to LaCroix.
You do what you gotta do.
So the purpose of Jack is basically a source of information for when you get stuck in the game and you don't feel like looking up spoilers. He can usually point you to where you need to go.
Ugh, Candy.
About Paul, he's dead for a few days. It wasn't pretty.
We told him to burn the blood and go to the hospital. Said he thought he'd get over it. Men are stubborn that way. This proves the plague bearer's gotta be found.
And by burn the blood, she means to activate his disciplines until she runs out of blood and his regnant gives him more blood to use. The plague bearer is dead. Yeah, but love killed Paul. Look here.
Got it. Keep it up.
You got it. I'll be back.
Ugh, Candy.
The plague bearer is dead.
Right on. Except we dusted a second one over near the convention center. They're part of some doomsday cult, apparently. No telling how many there are, but it's open season on all these sick sons of bitches.
I'll start looking for the rest. Bye, damsel. Now let's talk to Nines.
2 minutes, newbie. All the time I've got to spare right now.
Tell me about yourself.
Came to California to get out of the Dust Bowl during the 30s. Been fighting this fight since the 40s when we kicked out the cannon. I was new to it all back then. Not a whole lot of people from those nights still around. And some of them are. They're just not anarchs anymore.
Is it worth fighting to have to constantly fight to keep LA?
That's a stupid question. Freedom doesn't come cheap. At any time, you gotta be ready to defend it. A lot of blood's been shed for what we have.
You must have learned a lot in that time. Any advice?
Alright, this might help you out. I use guns.
Okay, so let me see. I have 3 melee. He's going to upgrade it to 4. And then later on in the game, we're going to get the melee 5 book.
But most vamps get up close and personal. In that case, thing to do is to let them come in for the attack first, and dodge it or take it in the gut. Then use your blade to deliver the death blow. Time's up.
Ding.
Come around in a few nights if you're still alive. Maybe I'll have time to kill. But I doubt it.
Alright, we did it. We have melee 4. A very efficient run so far. So I wonder if I should do the plague... No, I'll do the plague bearer quest later. I'm gonna talk to Pisha. And she's gonna give us a quest to recover several occult items. One item can be obtained from the museum. The other can only be obtained from the Giovanni mansion. Alrighty, so let's go here, back to the abandoned hospital, and talk to our flesh-eating vampire waifu. Open, says me. 2 minutes and 29 seconds so far in the stream. Longer than any stream I've done for Bloodlines. Probably longer than my Neverwinter streams. It pays to eat and drink water. It pays to eat food and drink water before streaming, so I don't get hungry.
The kind's fate was sealed the moment he entered. Do not waste time debating the morality. If a man walks into a tiger's domain, it may result in his being devoured. So it has.
I understand. About these artifacts you were talking about?
Yes. I am searching for 2 items I have tracked to this area. One, I believe, may be in one of the local museums. I have not yet searched them all. The other I believe to be in the Giovanni's possession, though I have not confirmed it. For these items, I will exchange items of similar worth.
Fair enough. Tell me about the item you think is in the museum.
A fetish is described in a 19th century chronicle of a British platoon's encounter with a local tribe. Soldiers would go missing in the night and be replaced by these fetishes. It may be valuable to my studies.
And the other?
It is used to communicate with certain entities otherworldly. It is a tome called the Voce del Morte. Should you find yourself within the walls of the Giovanni, seize the opportunity and take it. but they will make sure you never have another.
If I find it, I'll bring it by. She's nomming on people. Alright, let's go back out. We have 7 XP right now. What other side quests do we have? Pestilence. Oh, Fat Larry. That's actually a pretty cool quest to do. And I think I actually probably have enough time to do that quest. It takes time, but it's not very difficult since I've done it multiple times. And if I botch it, well, fuck it. I'm just gonna continue on. I think you get 2 bonus XP if you do it stealthily, which is hard to do, but there are these very contrived air ducts you can climb into to sneak past all of them. You see, stealth and security. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do stealth. So I would have... You know what? Let's talk to LaCroix first. Get some XP so we can further buff stealth. Just so we have that buffer, because I'm doing a no reload run. I've only reloaded the game once because I died. And that's my main rule.
Chief, you back to see Mr. LaCroix again?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he told me to send you up as soon as you came in. Lots of people here to see Mr. LaCroix. Nice guy. He seems a little different, though. I wonder if he's... that's his business.
How's it going, Chunk?
You know, I'm keeping the undesirables out and the innocent safe and secure. I'm the thin blue line that separates the crazy.
Thin blue line. You're the thick blue line.
Yep, as long as I'm around, Mr. LaCroix's got nothing to worry about.
I'm sure he appreciates that you're here to protect him. See you, chump. Oh goodness, that reminds me of this guy I work with in my workplace. He's our security guard, and he's kind of adorable and really socially awkward and not very threatening, but he doesn't know that.
I've said all I need to for now.
Hey, there's Maximilian, there's Gary, and there's 2 NPCs that we won't be meeting ever, because they're not named NPCs. I believe they were cut from the game.
I don't have time for a monologue. Give me the bullet points of what you saw.
Everyone on board was massacred. There weren't any survivors.
And the Ankaran sarcophagus. What did you see?
There was blood all over the floor. Handprints indicate it was opened from within.
Opened? Let's not jump to conclusions. Give me the manifest in your notes. I'll sort this mess later. You might have noticed when you came in the parade of malingering mollycoddles filing out.
What was that all about?
Those were the Primogen, this city's clan elders. A worrisome bunch devoted first and foremost to the security of their own skin. Which is why they were here. It seems Alistair Grout, the Malkavian Primogen, has either forgotten how to answer his phone, or is missing. Each minor problem like a grain of sand. Each night I inherit the desert. The Sabbat's appearance has put the Primogen on edge. Grout's mansion is in the Hollywood Hills. I need you to pry Grout out of whatever crack he's crawled into and have him contact us.
Certainly. Is that all?
Yes, for the moment. You know, your demeanor thus far bears similar characteristics to those that rise to the top of this organization. Stay that course.
Thank you, sir. Now about Grout?
Yes. About Grout. As I said, Grout is the Malkavian Primogen. His behavior and home are eccentric, to say the least. He's developed a paranoid bent lately, so you may have to check under every bed in the place for him.
I'll go right away.
When we hear from Grout, you may come back. Until then. Oh, and to show my appreciation for your dedicated service to me...
Yep, he's unlocked the improved haven.
In the Skyline apartment building. I hope it's to your liking.
Thanks. Tell my ghoul to move there too. Alright, so now I have a new apartment. In the same building that I've been going to. Alrighty, so we are at 6 XP. I can probably... So I wanna burn the point in stealth now? Yeah, sure, fuck it, let's do this. We have 7 stealth, that should be enough to ninja our way past everyone. So this is a very interesting mission. When I first played Bloodlines, I didn't know there was a way to stealthily complete this quest. And I only figured it out after years of trial and error, after I discovered by accident that you can actually complete the warehouse quest without alerting anyone. So if you can make it to the end of this parking garage and steal the briefcase that Larry wants you to grab without getting detected, you will get bonus XP and the 2 gangs here will start killing each other instead of teaming up to kill you. Also, performing things stealthily changes how the news reports of these events are done, or changes how they are being reported. So there are these ladders which lead up to vents which allow you to sneak past everyone. Now, if you're a clan with access to obfuscate, you can obviously just obfuscate your way through everyone. But since we're Ventru, we don't have obfuscate, we'd have to use these circuitous and contrived routes to get past everyone. There's the next series of stairs. There's a bunch of local, it's an LA gang, they're not named. But all I know is that they're white. They're dealing with the Chinatown Tong. And they're exchanging something, and I'm here to steal the briefcase that they're planning to exchange with each other. Yeah, we made it. So now, we're gonna sneak past these people.
Too quiet. I don't like this place. Night.
Yes, it's haunted. There's like a vampire in the vents.
Heck. Here, like we're being watched? No.
You are being watched by me.
My neck sticking up. I swear there's something here. It's like, what's the word? Nervous? No. Okay. Don't go telling Johnny I was nervous. I'm not nervous.
All right, you made it. Let's wait for them to patrol back. I think they're gonna walk back there in a moment. Come on, there we go. Sneaky Beaky. Open? Oh, heck, I hate that. I guess I'd have to do this. There we go. The controls are wonky. We are playing with a beta version of the source engine after all. Alright. Let's get here. Ooh, that was close. But I have 7 stealth. You're not going to see me. So we sneak past them. Go here. Sneaky Beaky. Oh boy. I think I have to command him to get out of the way. Yep, I have to do that. Don't bump into him. Oh, I got seen. Ah, heck. That sucks. That... I think I pretty much botched it now. I'm not gonna get the bonus XP. Or will I? Let's see. Yeah, I probably botched it. I think I was supposed to go left instead of right. There we go. Oh, I'm an idiot. I could have used dominate sleep to put him to sleep. I guess let's move all these. One down, presence, blood buff. Guess blood heal. There we go. I could have put him to sleep. I forgot I had that. Ah, that sucks. I guess I didn't realize I'm here.
That time went down, man. You got behind a car and this just got. That was what? Oh yeah, right. You got shot and you didn't tell nobody. That's how I was.
Okay, we're gonna sneak our way through. It probably prevented me from... I don't know. I don't know if the trigger is not killing anyone or if it's not being seen. Because if it's being seen, I probably won't be getting the bonus XP. But I will abide by the rules of my playthrough and will not reload. I just forgot I had sleep now, so I can put people to sleep without, you know, killing them. There we go. I'm pretty sure the ladder was to the left. I should have gone to the right. Yoink. Yep, I think I have to go here. Yep. There it is. There's like situations like this where I have to go to a weird spot to sneak past them. Alright, hopefully we can still trigger them killing each other so I don't have to fight everyone. Oop, that's close. There we go. Stairs. I think they may be in the 5th level of this place. There we go. Ah, there they are. So this is the last ladder. It should bring me behind them.
Let's hope so.
Sneaky beaky. Alright, the moment of truth. Let me see if I'm getting the bonus XP for this.
And as soon as they drop the money, I bend over, pick it up, duck low, and you open fire. What if they want
Obtain
to
briefcase.
If they do, drop it by accident and duck. Same thing, we'll start shooting.
Yep, I didn't get the bonus XP. Just gonna wait for them to kill each other. Yep, I only got 1 XP, so I botched the quest, but that's how you do it if you wanna do the, if you wanna, I guess, do it stealthily. I'm gonna wait for them to whittle each other down, then when I eat the last one. He's dead. Gonna run up behind this guy and eat him. Oh, he died. Fuck. Gnome. Nope, stand still. Dance. Gnome. Ah, well, we botched the quest, but you know what? Let's loot everything. Mac 10, a knife. To sell. So basically, if you don't have the item in your inventory, picking up that item will give you a new copy of the item instead of more bullets. There we go, more things to sell. A bat, yeah, a profit. So let's get out of here. I don't think there's anyone left now. They've all killed each other. But that was unfortunate. I should have turned left or just used the sleep power on that guy because he woke up before I managed to get clear of him. So let me see. Yeah, I don't have enough intelligence yet, so he's gonna give me 1 free finance. I can spend 3 XP to level it up to 2. And then I can just I can read the book to get up to level 3, which is more than enough for the entire game. Goodness, there's no elevator. I'd have to run all the way back up. All right, we're out. So I'm probably gonna end the stream in a short bit after I turn in the quest and after. Oh yeah, I have to go to my new apartment first. So the briefcase. A briefcase with contents unknown. Larry asks you to grab this from an exchange in the parking lot, which you obviously did. Yes, we did. So the briefcase with contents unknown, I think that's a reference to Pulp Fiction. I'm not a big film buff, so I might be getting it wrong, but I think that's what it's referring to. What it is a reference to, rather.
Partner!
I got the briefcase.
Outstanding! Pass it over here, partner. Yeah, that's beautiful. Everything looks in order. Somebody somewhere got to be pissed off by losing this. Too bad I sent my man right here after him. All right, let me peel off a few bills for you. And I'll give you a discount from now on. I'll just drop this off to the new owner in the morning.
Stat increased. That was finance +1.
Then I'm gonna get me a big old steak. Not that domestic stuff neither. I'm gonna order up 32 ounces of Kobe beef, the expensive shit. You wanna come? My treat.
I'll have to pass. I'm unavailable during the day. So let's talk to him.
My man, what is up?
I need to do some shopping, Larry. I mean shopping, I mean selling. Sell. Money, I have $1945. And not much to spend it on, except for this axe, but I don't really need it. I'm not going to be entering combat a lot. And my Shin Gunto is more than enough. So this is the apartment building which we went to. Which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That must be an error because this place has 6 floors. So I think it's just an error. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Pretty much just, I think that's just a mistake. It's bigger on the inside, obviously. There's a guard. The purpose of this guy is to prevent you from just, entering this employee's only area, or to eat him if you need blood. You were in apartment 4, I think. Yep, unit 4. Ding. Newspaper. Epidemic in LA. Outbreak of contagious diseases baffles LA doctors. Oh no, please practice safe kindred distancing. And this is my apartment. We have an aquarium there. I have a shotgun. And a TV.
Seek medical treatment immediately if they exhibit symptoms that include fever, hacking cough, nausea,
unknown.
rashes or sores.
What is that? Oh, that's a magic item. Galgium. Holding this rough-hewn amberstone gives you a sense of peace and even a glimmer of hope for salvation. You are able to hold the effect of most passive disciplines longer as you possess Galgium. The durations are increased by 25%, so that's fortitude
or sudden sustained
and presence. I think I get more blood packs. Yes, blue blood packs. More potions.
There is evidence that suggests the crew or several members of the crew were slain, though no names are being released at the moment. One piece in the Elizabeth Dane's cargo was revealed as the Encarn sarcophagus.
Where is Heather?
In Turkey, the sarcophagus was on its way to the Los Angeles Museum of Natural History.
Where the hell is she?
Analysis and exhibition. Authorities
are expected
to release the sarcophagus to the museum in the next few days.
There she is.
I'm so glad you're back. I've been waiting here just like you asked. Your place is, nice.
Cambodian officials have dispatched several military units into
It may not be much, but it's mine.
Is there something I can do for you? Anything. Just ask.
Southeastern Asian terrorist organizations based in the region. 3 American citizens are among the missing.
Get some rest. I want you to watch over me during the day when I sleep.
Oh, you're a night person. Me too.
Where the explosions took place.
No, you survived because of my blood. I am a vampire. You are bound to me.
What? You're joking, right? That's like slang for something like catcher or some fetish term, right? Not like a blah, blah, vampire. Right?
Stay tuned to Channel 3 for further updates. Art criticism or vandalism? Paintings on display at Santa Monica.
I'm afraid not. My blood commingles with your own. A term for you is ghoul.
No, there's no such thing. This isn't funny anymore.
A robbery gone bad at the Surfside Diner left several.
Don't worry, my sweet pet. I will protect you. I will make you feel incredible.
You will. I do love you so much. Whatever you are. I don't care. I just want to be with you.
Police have stated that vigilantism will not be tolerated and that the party.
Yes, always know that I adore you. I share my blood with only you, dear Heather. That's technically true, but I wouldn't phrase it that way.
What can I do to show my appreciation?
Tell me a little about yourself.
Me? I'm not so special, you know? I go to college. I'm majoring in fashion design. I think I'm pretty creative. I just started school a year late because my parents died. Car crash. I didn't really have anyone special in my life until you came along.
Oh, sad. Don't worry. I'm here for you, dearest Heather.
Of communicable virus. Local
wait here. Don't worry. I'll be back.
The amount of patients with severe respiratory illness, and many doctors say they may be ill-equipped to handle the surging number of new cases. The Center
surging number of new cases.
In the downtown area to exercise
unintentionally topical.
Medical treatment immediately if they exhibit symptoms that include.
Alright, so let's check our email. We have 3 emails. Email. Sunrise. Yep. The first move. The White King moves to protect his pawn. LaCroix moves to protect me, I guess.
play, the mystery
repaid favors.
some form of giant
Stop by my apartment when you get the chance. I'll set you up. That's Mercurio. He basically sells us the advanced weapons, which are the equivalent of advanced magical weapons in other RPGs. Don't touch the butter. Don't touch the butter from Brock Fu at SuLuPuppy.vtm. Don't touch the butter. The new extreme sport that's sweeping the nation is now on a limited edition DVD. Watch superstars Iron Will McMahon, Brock Dry Hands Hines, and Margarine Mike Davenport as they use every bit of restraint in their body to not touch the butter. One bowl of butter, 2 contestants, 3 judges, and a hell of a lot of willpower. To order, log on to www.don'ttouchthebutter.vtm.
Any trace of its operator
Fake
or
website.
passengers. Cambodian officials have dispatched several military units into the area to search through the surrounding jungle amidst concerns that it is related to one of a number of Southeastern Asian terrorist organizations based in the region.
So a lot of the news here is references to the Time of Judgment. That was the big apocalyptic meta plot in 2004.
Santa Monica's Gallery Noir were slashed by an intruder who evaded capture by security. The paintings were estimated to be worth nearly $250,000. They were to be auctioned.
I didn't evade capture by security. Security let me in.
Explosion rocked Santa Monica tonight.
I did that
sending several
too.
Fireballs into the sky and prompting a lockdown of the warehouse district where the explosions took place. Early reports suggest that the warehouse destroyed in the explosion was being used in a weapons smuggling operation, and that the source of the detonation possibly came from a military-grade explosive being stored at the site. Authorities say it is still too early to speculate on whether there is some terrorist connection to these events, though they have not ruled out the possibility. Stay tuned to Channel 3 for further updates. A robbery gone bad at the Surfside Diner.
Yep, I did that too.
After the attempts by the would-be robbers were thwarted by a diner patron turned vigilante. Witnesses saw the vigilante run from the diner after they were alerted by the sound of gunfire inside. Police have stated that vigilantism will not be tolerated and that the party responsible will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. A recent outbreak of several highly contagious diseases
I still
in
need
downtown
to
Los Angeles
finish
has
that
CDC
quest, so
officials
let's turn that off. Alright, it's been almost 3 hours, longer than I usually stream, and it's time to end the stream here. So, let's save this as The Adventures of Toothy McBloodsucker 04. Okay. So, next time we'll be finishing the Plague Bearer quest and then going to the Malkavian Mansion. After that, I think, after the Malkavian Mansion, I think LaCroix sends us to the museum, and after that we go to Hollywood, the next major area of this game. Anyway, folks, I'll be streaming again on Thursday because tomorrow I'll be going to the St. Louis Aquarium. They're open again, and I haven't been there since Christmas Day in 2019. They're open again, but you have to fill out a form to declare that you don't suffer any COVID symptoms, and I had to plug in my printer again because I left it unplugged and haven't really reconnected it since I cleaned up my office. Anyway, this has been Dale Keter. Thanks for tuning in, and good morning.